Let's go, man. Are we
It
trade
is.
for
We got the
anybody, man?
countdown clock going. What are we on, Wolfie? We're inside of 4 hours, I think. It's going to end. You said 1 o'clock West Coast.
Yeah, 1 o'clock Pacific time should be a trade deadline. We've already seen a couple players already get traded. The Dallas Cowboys traded for Logan Wilson, and the Miami Dolphins traded for Jacoby Myers. And then, of course, we saw yesterday uh, Jalen Phillips get traded to the Eagles. So there's
The
been some of
rich
those.
get richer. I like Jalen Phillips, man. He's a Miami Hurricane first and foremost, but he gets after the passer, and that is a premium nowadays. You need guys that get after the quarterback.
Hmm.
Bittersweet on the victory there, Wolfie. We lost Michael Williams to
Ah,
in an ACL was confirmed. I think yesterday. Kyle speculated at the presser after the game, but it was confirmed it's an ACL with a little bit more damage than we thought initially as well. Um,
Jesus.
what's your thoughts on it, man?
It's a huge blow in terms of like this guy's development, Mikael Williams, because it's going to hurt his development for sure, and it could set him back. He could come back to normal. Whatever this is a career hitting kind of type injury. So I'm worried for him on that aspect. Also, he was a good player for us. Like he was actually productive. He was good in the run game. Not the greatest pass rusher in the world, but that's not again he did exactly what we drafted him for, and he was performing to that level. He was performing to that expectation, and he was getting better every single week. Um, and we absolutely needed him with Nick Bosa out, Bryce Huff getting injured. He'll be back next week against the Rams. We're thin there at pass rusher, at D end in general. Sam Kwanu also there as well. Don't forget about him. Um, so it really comes down to where like the 49ers needed to trade for one D lineman. Now it seems they need to trade for two. They have to come out with two, it seems. And that's what this injury means, where it's like we were already thin in the situation, and we needed help already at that point, and now we just lost a run stopper. So this team just got worse on defense. It's going to be a lot harder for Robert Saleh to draw it up now. I feel like, especially that run defense. I expect run defense to take a decline after this. I feel so bad for Mikael Williams. Abs like F that giant stadium. That stadium is cursed.
MetLife,
It,
man. Yeah.
it's laughable. It's absolutely laughable thinking about how like it can't happen again, man. Like the Giants state with our cursed season, there's no way that with their cursed stadium that an injury, serious injury could happen, right? You're thinking to yourself, nah, man, it's too good of a recipe for disaster for it to actually happen. And I even after the game, there was no serious injuries after the game. After the game, I immediately made a video after that.
Yep.
And I was like, yeah, we made it out alive, no injuries. And I forgot to knock on wood, apparently, because after I made that video, everything popped up. Mikael Williams feared to be out for the rest of the year with ACL tear. I was like, no. Everyone in my comments are like, dude, something bad did happen. So it's such a bummer on all levels for the guy, and I feel bad for him. I feel bad for this team, and we just got worse, and Robert Saleh's job just got a whole lot harder.
Indeed, man. And I'm echoing the sentiment of Crazy Juice right here. F MetLife Stadium. And wherever you are, you can say that word that starts with and ends with starts with F, ends with uck. Uh, that stadium, and George Kittle in his presser alluded to it a little bit. He was like, we're $1 million players. It's $1 billion industry. How in the world can you
Yeah,
have us out on something? I'm landed at the fault of the NFLPA as well. It's a workplace that has been tested, and as soon as you hit Chat GBT, the secret's out, dude. It's a bad stadium. It says, what's the worst stadium for injuries in the National Football League, AI will tell you, hey,
Yeah,
MetLife Stadium, it is. Stuff happens up there. They don't tell you what it is, but they just look at the stats and say it's something habitually bad going on up there at MetLife, and it's including their players, their top receivers out, their top running back, their number one draft choices out. And we know injuries happen there. I get it. We got the naysayers and the hair sprayers, all that going. It's just part of the game. No, but when stuff can be avoided, the foreseeable avoidance of stuff is what we call it in emergency services. When daggone well, we got a problem right here. You really got to do everything in your due diligence to fix that. It's too much money out here, Wolfie. It's
yeah. It's almost like blatantly obvious. It's just like, why is this? It's not something that's just kind of occurred a couple of years here and there. I feel like this has been going on for the Giants for 8-9 years now with this stadium. It's been bad for a long time, and it's George Kittle isn't wrong. It's something that I've said, something that I felt too, where it's just like you have millions of dollars on the field, like what was it, 500 million or something like that of dollars on the field.
Yeah, the salary cap is 329. 329. So you got at least $329 million out there in independent contractors.
Yeah.
And you got them running around, and that's just one side. The other side is 329 million as well. You do quick math, that's 760 bucks you got just running around, or 660 bucks you got just running around out there. Investments, and you out here with some turf that is questionable at best.
That's taking away careers, taking away like people's game checks. You also to think deeper on that. Also think about brand deals, like players that have brand deals. They're not going to go out there playing anymore. You're sacrificing those brand deals. So, like for example, if Neighbors going out has brand deal, the brand deal gets screwed over for that now.
Yes,
too.
Sir.
So like there's so many aspects of like. You're not just screwing over your own players and putting your own players in danger. You're messing with other people, other teams' players as well. So you're messing with our team, for example, Mikael Williams, because you can't put a good stadium together. You're costing us players too, and you're costing other people money outside of football who have brand deals and things of that nature, and family members who are just that want their husband or whatever to come home healthy. Like, there's so much, so much more than just one side that's not taking care of their own players. There's a huge wide.
They're not going to wake up until we start mentioning those 3 words: class action suit, or 4 words: class action lawsuit. Because they really have a leg to stand on in terms of this. Any player that goes down on there, and shout out to Nothing But Niners. I think Mike Andrews and Wayne Breezy, and they went to the game, and from my understanding, Mike Andrews was out there burning sage. Because if you have to be praying up and burning sage before the game in the parking lot, you already know something is going awry here. It's something wrong here, and I think we almost made it. I think he got injured. I want to say it was 3 minutes and 29 seconds left, if I'm recalling. Maybe 3 minutes and 49 seconds left. I'll go with that. Almost. We were
game.
And I saw George go down. George Kittle go down. Maybe like the 3rd quarter.
Yeah.
And he popped up, went to the sideline, shook it off. But you know how those injuries can be sometime with us. It seemed like, he returned back. He's okay. He's fine. And then they get to the presser, or we get it's Tuesday. They'll say, yeah, George Kittle, man, calf out 4 weeks. You're like,
were you not waiting for, or because I was waiting for it. Were you also not waiting for Kyle to come out and say that George Kittle has a hamstring injury and will be out for a couple weeks? I was expecting that.
I know, man.
It didn't happen.
The nervousness that's going on. You get on pins and needles a little bit with every game because I knew we were injured coming in to the season, obviously with EA and things of that nature, but I had projected us healing up. And the latter part of the season, which we're more than halfway through, that was week 9. This will be week 10. I had imagined we are getting healthier. People are going to be coming back, not still losing guys. So you're going at what's that? You're negating your plus minus there. You might have BA coming back. You had George coming back, Brock, Ricky P. But dang, you lose Mike Caleb, you lose this guy, you lose, So it's what can we do, man? What can we do?
Yeah, that's what the interesting part about this. Like this season was the expectation with a healthy roster was just 10, 11 wins. That was with the health. That was before the start of the season. Like everyone was like, okay, I can see the 49ers getting about 11 wins with this young roster. Things like that.
I had 11-6. Yeah,
11-6. Now it looks like that we actually, with this messed up, damaged roster, we might actually meet that expectation potentially. And so it's kind of interesting. Like there's a huge what if on this 49ers team right now, where it's like, what if this team was healthy? Would we be undefeated right now?
Oh, dude.
Would we be the best team in football? Would we be a Super Bowl contenders right now? Like there's a huge what if on this team, especially if we don't even make the Super Bowl or whatever. Like there's just gonna be this. The opportunity was there. The culture was obviously there with nothing, with a practically a college team out there in terms of talent, out there winning games. Just what if, dude? What if?
What if, man? Oh, man. And recapping the game, going over some things, man, just looking at the stats, I think we did a excellent job at what I had done with my dossier last week. Keys to victory. I had first, stay healthy. All right. Next, stop the run, which we did effectively. They only had a total of 117 rushing. And their leading rusher was Jackson Dart. We'll get more to that in a minute. Make them one-dimensional. We got to levels on that. We started a little shaky, but got there. Protect the football at all costs. We had one turnover. I can remember the sack, fumble, interception hybrid. I think that happened, man.
Someone in my chat reminded me that interception looked a lot like the interception Brock Purdy had.
It looked very much like it. I was going to break that down on the field. Yeah, it was wide open. It's one of those. Was his arm going forward? Did it come out? He caught it out of the air, so it really was mattered not, or one of those all elementary, because he caught it out of the air, whether it was a fumble. It's just if you're scoring at home, semantics. Run the ball. Run the ball. So hats off to Kyle Shanahan and everybody. We have an announcement, ladies and gentlemen. Mac Jones only threw it 24 times for 235 yards. We ran it, ladies and gentlemen, 39 times. 39 times for 159. When we get this magic in motion, this elixir, this epoxy, this formula of running that rock almost twice as much as you're throwing it, oh, man, sky's the limit. I think we're now 27-2 when we do that. When we run it more then we throw it. When we commit to the run, we are 27-2 when you do that. I know we might want to be a pass happy team like the Cincinnati Bengals and put up 30, 40, 50 points. Did you see them this weekend, Wolfie? I can recap you. Once again, they put up over 38 points and lose.
Yeah, that was a crazy game.
They put up 42 while you let the other team put up 47. You was putting that ball in the air 450 yards, and it sells tickets, and it's good for the Swifties. And all those casual fans that like to come and I don't even know who playing. I just like the game. I just come to the game to wear my little stuff. It's great for them. Wonderful. Hey, but for us old veterans, old wily vets, shout out to all my veterans out here. It's November, it's military month. Man, run that damn ball and come on here and get a victory and take time off the clock and secure a win. And then on the other side, stop the run, make them one-dimensional. We were the beneficiaries of some injuries that they had on their behalf as well. Some due to MetLife Stadium as well, with their number one receiver out, as well as Scatterbo. We had prayers up for him as well. Let me shout out Jaden Daniels, man. He had a gruesome injury.
Oh my goodness gracious, yeah.
That man, my nights are running together. It was Sunday night when he had that dislocated elbow, but I hope he heals up soon, man.
Well, he's out for the rest of the season for sure.
It looked really rough. Yeah. It looked
that shit didn't just pop out of place.
Yeah, that looked good.
Yeah, it looked bad.
It looked rough. So shout out for him, man. He's a great young ball player, man. And I know these injuries happen and stuff, but you got to stick to your guns. You got to run that rock. Run that rock.
It's and just shout out. It's speaking of running the rock, like shout out to Christian McCaffrey and Brian Robinson for dominating. Like they did their thing. They played really well. Like they were popping off, especially Brian Robinson, man, showing some power back ability there, just earning that touchdown.
So proud of him. I'm so well. Let's give some more shout outs too. Do you know the San Francisco 49ers, as we speak, ladies and gentlemen, are ranked 4th amongst 32 teams in special teams. Ladies and gentlemen, special team that deserves a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, we are like a Virginia Slim. We have come
so far.
We have come. I tell you what, we absolutely stood last year. I think we were 31st or 32nd. It was one of those.
Might as well have been just say dead last.
Yeah, we were dead last. We were dead last on a curve.
Yeah,
dude. For us to be, because and I was alluding to that because you brought up Brian Robinson, who had another good run back. I think he got it out to midfield, and that was in the third quarter. He's done a wonderful job. I like him, man. I like him. He at this current time, he ran it 5 times for 53 yards. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a 10.6 a carry. When I see 10.6 a carry,
that's absurd.
That's
5 carries.
That means every time you give it to him, it's a first down. Let's use that. Let's utilize that. And I know, one might have been a long run with it. I don't care really. He's averaging 10.6. Let's mix that on in. Let's do some things. Christian McCaffrey, as you alluded to earlier, 28 carries, 106 yards. He was at 3.8 a carry and a tutty. Also, Brian Robinson had a touchdown as well, man. We looked pretty nice. That's a decent front four they have up there in New York. And, you'll have some people say, well, it's just New York. Hey, those guys get paid too. And that daggone Brian Burns has more sacks, or not anymore, but uh, he has as many sacks as we have as a team. He's got 11. We have 11 sacks. So,
Well, it's
hey,
also like our run offense hasn't been great, so we'll take the W as it comes. Like if our run goes off at some point, I'll take it. In a year where it hasn't really been very great, I don't care who's against. I'll take it. It's better than to be dead last in that situation. But it's yeah, I would like to see more of Brian Robinson though. I feel like 29 carries is still too much for me, especially with Brian Robinson popping off as much as he did with 5 carries to, like you said, 10 yards first down.
yeah,
I want to see just. I'm being a little picky, I guess, when I say this, but I do like the run or going run heavy. But I think maybe like 3 more carries, and so like 26 carries for CMC, 8 carries for Brian Robinson.
yeah. I'd like
A little bit more.
8 to 11 is good. Minimize CMC down to 22, but CMC's got to get his lather. It's some running backs, they don't feel comfortable unless they run that thing 20 times. It's old school. It's a bell cow system. It's how the runners used to be. When you had a bell cow runner, a featured running back, he really didn't get into his lather until 20 carries. It just took him 20 carries. He felt comfortable with 20 carries, and that's what CMC feels. If you ask CMC, he gonna give it to me 28 times. Give me 30, give me 40. But they need at least 20. They don't feel comfortable without getting 20. If they don't run that thing 20 times, they feel like, man, they ain't even used me. He's not gonna say it. He's not that kind of guy, but they feel some kind of way. They need that 20 touches.
Yeah.
And
CMC's
with the green room. I need my blue M&Ms, man. Kind of place is this?
It's also CMC's a superstar, and there's a business aspect to it as well. It's like he's a superstar. You see him on the field, and he's one of your best players and stuff like that. So I can see where it's hard to take a player like that out all the time, but like just a little bit less. Just 29 is just a little bit too much. But yeah, like I get what you're saying. Like he's the type of player you got to put out there for 20 carries.
Yeah, he's not gonna say it, but he don't feel right unless he gets at least. Salvador Osaria. I said that thing like Michael Buffett when he do the fights. Osaria. What's up, Tarrerdome and Wolfie? What's your thoughts due to you guys? The 49ers will trade for somebody today before the trade deadline. I love it. I think we're gonna, we're on right now on the East Coast. It is 12:36. We got 4 more hours, or is that 3 hours and 24 minutes, something like that. Hopefully we'll pull some off, because the more the merrier, man. We need pass rushers. You know how I've been feeling like this since Nick Bosa went down. I want the guy in Cincinnati. I think he'd be a wonderful fit. I think y'all saw a little bit why I don't like Thibodeau in New York. He had a little. You see him hit Mac in the nose and bloodied his nose a little bit.
Yeah.
He just, Wolfie, I just seen too much of that stuff with that guy. I don't like Thibodeau, man. I don't care. I don't think he.
Yeah, but we're desperate though, man. So if you get for like a 7th or a 6th, you would take it.
He ain't gonna fit. He's not a fit. He's not a fit. He's not a fit. It's like getting remember Ndamukong Suh? Who I think Ndamukong Suh has a ring too, but
yeah, he does.
He's just not a fit for your. Be nasty. Be tough. Be first to the punch. Let them know you're there. Be hard, but don't be don't go outside the lines, man. Don't be classless. And it feels like that guy's got some classlessness about him. I like Trey. I love Trey Hendricks. I know that people want to hold on to the draft choices, like, oh my God, we can't let our first round go, the second round go, or the third, or something like that. But I think that guy is he's an eagle in a chicken coop. And what I mean by that, they both birds, and that eagle, the eaglet, is sitting around trying to pick like a chicken, and don't want to fly out of the coop and stuff like that. And he doesn't realize that he needs to be out of that thing and soaring with a class organization and a class defense and a defense and a fan base that's gonna love him like nobody else. If he gets here, I'm telling you, man, I was just watching. The age might be a difference. People have a difference of opinion on. He's 31 years old. I was just seeing Calais Campbell last night. Did you see Calais Campbell? 39-year-old Calais Campbell. Yeah, that's Dak Prescott. When he old, ain't he? Yeah, 39 years old. He still will light fire to your ass. Right. I think that guy's got a lot in the tank, and he's a fit. I think he's a fit. That's my guy. But whatever we can do, let's get that trade deadline. Let's make it happen.
They were right now. The current rumor for the 49ers is they're in on Bradley Chubb. Apparently, that's the favorite right now for the 49ers to land Bradley Chubb from the Miami Dolphins. So before he's a run stopping DM, so he kind of fills the role of Mikel. Not the best pass rusher, so you're not replacing anything of Nick Bosa or no pass rusher or anything like that. So you're kind of back to square one where you were, before losing Mikel Williams when you get Bradley Chubb. So it's a good thing. At the same time, it's not enough. You need you need a pass rusher and a run stopper. If you're a trader.
Man. I like the marquee guy that can just get the guy on the ground. Just get that quarterback on the ground, because the aforementioned Los Angeles Rams are coming to town Sunday. You need to get, as the season goes into the twilight here, and you're on the back half of 18, you're on the back 9, it's going to be a premium. We're going to face good quarterbacks. We're going to face quarterbacks that need to be put on the ground and put on the ground hard. They need to be pressured. You need to help that back end out as much as you can. This is the time when you see your Matt Staffords. You're going to see Indiana Jones. You're going to see guys in the playoffs. All of them are going to have decent quarterbacks who, if they are not put on the ground, they're going to pick you apart. They're going to have a way with it.
They're also going to pick us apart in the run game too now, because our run stopper is gone too. So
well, you got to stop the run. You're going to have to earn the right to rush the passer. That's that's a given. But you better have some people that get the quarterback on the ground.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying I agree with you. It's two things here. That's now an issue that's going to be rough for the 49ers to earn that right to rush the passer and actually rush the passer. Now you're in those two situations where it's just like the 49ers need to do a lot more than just that. Like if they don't trade for anybody at all, the 49ers will trade for anyone, man. Call us the replacements. Or the expendables. It's that type of season where the 49ers are just gambling or being like, all right, well, we're going to take these third strings McDonald's workers and we're going to win a Super Bowl with them.
We're going with them. Yeah. Which it could happen. You can have a no-name defense, but I remind everybody the no-name defense, they had the perfect season. Bob Bocamper and Nick Bonacani and the Killer Bees and all of them, man. That did happen. Mervin Fernandez and them, but that was 72, dude. You got to have some defenders out this piece. Crazy Juice says, I would like to get Chris Olave away from the Saints. There's another example of a eagle in a chicken coop. You get Chris Olave here, we can do some serious damage here. But I, I messing with receivers, man. I just
He's
those
got a lot of
too
concussion
many
issues.
receivers. Just I can handle only so many receivers at one time. Let's get the most out of Kendrick Bourne and Juwan Jennings, and hopefully Ricky P comes back, and hopefully I see something on the horizon as far as the receivers. Crazy Juice.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I mean, we're not in putrid wasteland as far as receivers. You got help coming. It's just help is on the way. But with pass rush, hey man, we got what we got.
Yeah.
We depending on Sam. Oh,
I don't think we're gonna see Ayuk until after the bye. I think that the earliest. I think that's when we'll see him. Ricky Pearsall. I'm pretty sure he's still injured, and I'm pretty sure he's still not practicing. So Lord knows when he's going to come back. I do agree. I don't think a wide receiver is like up there in terms of, it's like pass rusher type. Yeah. So like that. Like I wouldn't mind a little of it, but I'd rather see one more commitment towards trying to get something on the D line right now. But because like you said, we're going to get Ayuk back, Pearsall back. They're not out for the rest of the year. Bourne is doing a great job. Jennings is doing a great job right now. Kittle is out there performing. CMC is doing great in the slot. There's still some good things you can work with on the offense that's successful. While on the defense, you're deficient on that D line. It's going to hold you back from some dubs.
Yeah. Cleveland Farrell had a sack too. Let me look at my defensive stats, and I don't want to.
Cleveland Farrell popped up, no.
I don't want to shortchange my man Tatum Bethune, ladies and gentlemen. Let me shout out Tatum Bethune. Where's my applause meter here? My applause. Tatum Bethune had 16 tackles, 1-6, one of which was and it had a pass deflection as well. He had a really good game. Up to Stout had 6 tackles. Ronaldo Green had 6 as well, and Malik Mustafa had 5. The winners had 5. Man, they were coming with it. There was a sack in there by Upton Stout. There was also one by Cleveland Farrell and another one by Sam O. So we were manufacturing a little bit with that one. When you see Upton Stout out here sacking, that means, hey, we had to use him from the back end and bring him down and have him rush. And now you probably had a gap back there, but you got to him fast enough to where you can get him on the pass. And that when it works, it's great. But Wolfie, not everybody's going to be a rookie. Not everybody's going to have all their receivers gone. Not everybody's going to, have limited resources. You go against Matt the Cat Stafford, who saw everything, under the sun. He knows of the double A gap blitz. He done seen fire dog. He done seen zone blitz. He done seen everything. You blitz him coming off that edge with that corner cat. Oh, he knows somebody's open back there.
Yeah.
And he's going to find them. So, it's good. When it works, it's great. When it doesn't, you look bad. You look real bad.
Yeah.
That's just my thing.
Yeah, I think Bethune 16 tackles of absolutely amazing, but you're right. Like when we go up against someone like Matthew Stafford, man, these rookies like Stout and Bethune and stuff like that, when they blitz them and stuff like that, it's going to be a challenge. It's going to be probably different stats for these players, for like Stout and Bethune. It's a lot higher of a challenge for them. And I'm looking forward to seeing how well they do against Matthew Stafford, who has seen it all. So we'll see how that performs. But I'm super proud of Bethune. Him doing that. For some reason, Robert Saleh just has linebackers figured out. And thank God, with Fred Warner out, thank God linebacker is not like this huge need right now. And like you would think with Fred being out, that would be the biggest hole on the team. But nah, man. so far.
We do good with linebackers. We that was the depth of our team. I'd say the last, with the exception of Greenlaw being injured, that was really some serious depth we have as far as a core on our team. Don't bother me. Just told me, man, Sauce Gardner is going to the Colts. Wow,
That's what I was just about to check right now.
that is big. That might be what the Colts needed.
Oh my god! Oh yeah, it's true. They're trading 2 first-round picks for him. For Sauce Gardner, the Colts. Oh my lord!
Colts is serious, ladies and gentlemen. Colts is serious. I was looking at their record. I had a conversation with my cuz Ellison, man. We were talking. We said, man, some of those wins is just against sorry teams. It's like Titans. They got Miami. They got this and that. Hey, they pick up Sauce, man. Hey, hey.
Him next to Ward.
Look out for these Colts.
That could be the best corner tandem in the league, man. With him with Ward, him and that's crazy. 2 firsts. I do think 2 firsts is
a lot. It's very steep
for a guy who's kind of underperforming. That is a lot.
Is he underperforming, or is he an eagle in a chicken coop though? You could be an eagle. We had a guy named Deion Sanders playing in Atlanta. He was like, he's underperforming a little bit. We brought him. When you bring him to the Eagles nest,
Deion, brother.
Let's go with a guy named Fred Dean. Fred Dean was in with the Chargers, and they weren't that good. You brought him over to the Eagles nest. It jumped off a little. It jumped off the pages to you.
Yeah, it's definitely it's definitely a restart for the guy. It's definitely a new scene for him. So
you're going from a team who was dead last in everything and looked at as a homecoming team, and you're now bringing him into the probably in the league who had the best record up until last week.
Yep, it's top 5 team for sure. Top three team for sure.
Man, it changes your outlook sometimes.
Yeah.
it can have an effect. And that team, it says a lot to them in that locker room. Oh, we trying to do this year. We're not messing around.
Yeah.
Not messing around. We trying to do it this year. And everybody starts waking up a little bit. And now the blocks get a little longer. The tackles get harder. You want to perform for him as much as he wants to perform for y'all. And away you go. Away you go. You send a message with that. That's why I like F them picks, man. Draft a Sauce Gardner next year.
I don't know. 2 firsts a lot, dude, for the guy. We'll see how it works out for him. But I do think it's a good move in the sense of like for the player, because the Colts needed that guy on the other side from Ward. And I think obviously a guy like Sauce, and Sauce needed a guy across from him. So it kind of works out for Sauce as well. It's a good move for Sauce, like you said, going to top 3 team. It's a good move for that defense. Good move for Ward on that defense, the Colts. I do think that 2 is crazy. So hopefully,
as they say, 2 first better be Sauce Gardner. He's not worth 2 firsts, but
they're saying they're telling you Super Bowl. That if they're trading 2 firsts, they're telling you we intend to go to
ownership and GMs are telling you, look, this is what we are prepared to do. We are cashing our chips. Put my poker chips in.
So if they don't win it, then it's you gambled and it didn't work out. Hey. That's what, if you're getting a 2 firsts for anything, you're saying this is the year. And
when those owners and GMs make moves like that, they're saying, hey, I'm putting them all in.
Yeah, so good luck with the Colts, man. They believe in Indiana Jones.
What are we going to do? Come on. I paid to see them. Let's turn them cards over. Yeah, that's what it is there. They going hard. I like it. A lot of people will just buck down just based off how many chips you're putting down.
Yeah. Seahawks just traded for Rashid Shaheed from the Saints.
He's okay.
He's a good back. He's a good number 2 wide receiver. I think he's a good number 2 wide receiver. He's not Juan said it best. He's not elite, but he's good. I think he's a good receiver. I think he's a good number 2. So Seahawks just got better, I think.
And Jig was your obvious number 1, and they needed a compliment. It's a good fit.
Best wide receiver in the league right now.
Now I wouldn't have gave up 2 first-round picks for him. Let's see what they gave. If we get into the trade, what's it called? Tradeology. That's where people get hung up. What did you give up for him though? Or how much is his contract? Or you get into the specific, but pure football fit. Yeah, they needed that second guy because everybody knows you got this one guy over here.
Yeah,
second performer. It fits really, really well.
Well, it's that it really sucks as a 49ers fan because their team just filled in a major hole. I feel like
very much, yeah.
So the Seahawks just became more of a threat.
And I'm looking at this power ranking for NFL.com, NFL rankings week 10, 2025. The number 1 power ranking team is the Seattle Seahawks. They have followed by the Los Angeles Rams at number 2. Number 3, Indianapolis Colts. 4, Buffalo Bills. 5 is the Philadelphia Eagles. 6, Kansas City Chiefs. That's their power ranking for right now as we speak. So when you get those top teams making big moves, splash moves, fitting moves, they're saying, hey, we feel it. This thing's up for grabs. Somebody can get it. It's electoral math, and we feel like we're the team to do it. They see a clear and present danger. I'm on some other. I check out everybody, man. I check just see what everybody's trying to get the barometer of everybody else, man. And it's some contingents that say, well, we don't need to make any moves and don't give up any draft shots. Let's wait until next year and kind of mail in this season. And I absolutely hate that. Next season is not promised, y'all. I am so serious. You can get COVID-19, come back, and it'd be COVID-20. Something happened next year. When you're in striking distance, you better cowboy up and go after it and get it this year. There's no clear and present head and shoulders above anybody runaway contingent that is going to win the Super Bowl this year. I haven't saw it on film, and I've been watching all of these games. The Chiefs aren't, a juggernaut. Philadelphia isn't unbeatable. There's no undefeated head and shoulders above anybody. If that's the case, I look around, and if I'm in striking distance of the number 1 team, because let's think about this, people. The number 1 and the number 2 teams in the power rankings are teams that we have defeated.
I was going to say that, yeah. It's a good, yeah.
Think about that. We stand here week 10. Number 1 and number 2 are the teams that we beat. Those blemishes on their records are the ones we put on them. They're in our division. And this Sunday, we have a chance to sweep that number 2 team. I'm telling you, man, hey, if you can get to it and get to the playoffs, heal some people up, and get 3 home games in the playoffs. That's the divisional, the NFC Championship, and the Super Bowl. Why not you? Why not you?
The thing is with the Rams Seahawks, I do agree. Like you're right, 110% on the we beat them, so it's like, and they're supposed to be like the best teams in football right now. The thing is, our team is a lot more injured since those games. We're Mikel being out, Nick Bosa out, Fred Warner being out. We'll see this Sunday just how deficient are we against this team, against the Rams, who we beat, I believe in overtime, if I remember correctly. by 3 points. So we'll see if we can keep up and be more of a challenge and compete. But that's if we don't trade for anybody. That there's a couple ifs there. But I agree that there's something the mentality of like we need to go into next season despite our injuries right now. And this team feels special. There's something about this team, culture wise, vibe wise, with Robert Saleh and Kyle Shanahan. I have this weird love for this team right now, being 6-3 with everything going against themselves, like going against them. I want this team to try. I want this team to try to make this season magical, and it feels magical. These players, I feel a lot happier about these players and the culture of this team. And as a fan, I feel there's less toxic compared to last year and stuff like that. I'm enjoying this season. Like there's a lot of injuries and stuff like that, but I'm enjoying the season. I'm enjoying the wins. I'm enjoying the challenge. I don't want our team to give up on that. Like I would absolutely hate that. I want to see this team try. I want to see this team continue the Cinderella story, no matter how far we go. Right? Like there's something special about this team, and I think we'll continue to win games and probably go to playoffs.
And Kyler Young, I think he put this at 12:50 on the timestamp. That was when I was talking about a eagle coming from a chicken coop, coming to an eagle's nest. He listed Randy Moss going to the Raiders. That's when I think that's what that was all about. Yeah. Randy Moss looked washed up, and he was out there with the Raiders, and he wasn't feeling it at all. Tom Brady and the boys said, "Come on over here, buddy. Come on over here, and we'll show you what it's like. We'll let you know what it really feels and what it's supposed to feel like." And with the exception of Eli Manning, boy, they didn't lose a game. They were good. They were in it to win it. That's all you can do is give yourself a chance. Let me get caught up on it, man. If people y'all are Golden Dome. Shout out to y'all, Golden Dome. Y'all out here giving me news and things to ask about, things to talk about. I hate the next season mentality. You need to put all your chips in every single year. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, Juan. You see it. Talking about this. Well, we got to save some money for 2027. I don't know. We can get a little bit, several picks for this. And what are you talking about, dude? You 6-3. You're undefeated in the division. You better get it while the getting's good. Like I know. And still, the 49ers haven't done nothing yet. I do like the addition. We brought back Cleveland Farrell. He had a sack this week.
He's replaced Nick Bosa. Let's go.
Yeah, we had Cleveland Farrell. Samo was Samo. And, man, this Keon White, although I don't like the number 56 with us. I love 56.
Yeah.
It's the number I wore in high school for the great Lawrence Taylor, Lafayette High School, Williamsburg, Virginia, the most dominant and destructive defensive force there has ever been on a football field. But for whatever reason, man, 56 for us, that number
always is a bad, yeah.
It don't. I would have preferred him have a 90 number somewhere. Maybe ain't no 90s present, but that 56. Oh,
yeah, it's pretty fugly.
Yeah, it don't. Something always kind of happened with the guys. I looked in because I was
like, yeah, he's not gonna be good now. Damn it.
I looked at the last since 1999. These are guys that wore 56. Joe Wesley, Terry Killens, Brandon Moore, Scott McCollop, Tavares Gooden, Nathan Stupor, Dylan Farrell, Shane Scove, Reuben Foster, Quan Alexander, Samson Ekuban, Austin Bryant, Leonard Floyd, Teron Jackson, Trevis Gibson, and now Keon White.
Samson Ekuban wasn't bad.
Samson Ebicon was not bad. He wore it for 1 year, 2021 to 2022. Quan Alexander wore it for 1 year.
He wasn't bad.
He wasn't bad, but
for the most
all
part,
those other names,
a bunch of nobodies. Yeah, no one shut down 56 on the 49ers yet. Yeah,
it just me. Maybe he'll turn it all around. I want him to turn it all around. I just, I may be grassing at straws. Hey, what's up, Dion? Basically, a bunch of nobody. Hey, I sent you. I wanted you to come on over in the chat. I seen that you were having a show at 12. If you can, I don't know if it was pre-recorded or something like that. Jump on over, man. Shout my man Dion out. How many I got in here? 17 right now. Hey, there go David McNiner. David McNiner, man. I'm telling you this. I was looking at the picks, my picks for the week, and Saturday night they told me that Kyler Murray would be out. I almost started to change my Dallas and Cardinals pick to the Cowboys.
Wow.
I almost did it, but I said, who's the backup? They said Jacoby Brissett. I said, I bet Jacoby Brissett's going to beat them damn boys. And sure enough, man, the Cowboys took that L. Sorry, Mom, if you're in the chat, the Cowboys took that L. But yeah, help me out on the pick segment tremendously, man.
It's definitely brings a smile on your face whenever the Cowboys lose.
Everybody loves when the Cowboy loses. I've been having technical difficulty. Ladies and gentlemen, if this gets messed up, please forgive me. Charges to my head, not my heart. I will jump back on. But when I try to enter something into our screen, but I gotta show y'all this. It's been having a little difficulty, but man, this was funny. I tried to show y'all my tweets yesterday or last night. Stephen A. Smith was up there sitting with Jerry Jones, man, and look at him. Look at these guys. When that, Stephen A. Smith is the biggest Cowboy hater in the world. He's up there sitting with Jerry Jones, and this was like right after that fumble. And look, Jerry's mad, and Stephen A's like, yeah, I told you it's 10-0. Them Cowboys gonna cowboy. With a pink suit. Oh man, that was just awesome. That was awesome. That might have been the picture of the moment to see those two together in the booth while the Cowboys are getting shall we say shellacked.
Yeah. Got absolutely their ass beaten for sure. Stephen A. Smith, I'm sure, is going to talk about it this morning for sure. I bet he did.
I was because you know how he does when he comes in there. The Cowboys now. The Cowboys lost again.
That's the thing. I agree with Juan. There is like I don't know why the Cowboys are trading for players. They're done. They're 3-5-1. You're not. The Eagles are running away on the division, right? The Eagles are going to be back-to-back division champs. That hasn't happened in 20 years for anyone. They've always had a new winner in that division. Looks like that's going to change. It's going to be the Eagles again. Commanders are what 3-6, I think 3-5, 3-6.
Yeah, with an injured
QB,
they're
done. The Giants are 2-7. They're done. Like, why are you trading for players, man? Like you're done. Your season is over.
Jerry
so it's just like, what are you doing?
Jerry
why are you
trading have his hands in the mix, man? He's gotta do something. He's gotta sell. He sells perception, Wolfie. He's the GM and the owner, and this guy's the biggest perception seller that there is. I respect his business acumen in the way he's P.T. Barnum, basically. He's got Cowboy Nation on the cusp of winning the Super Bowl every year for the last 30 years and done nothing of substance to get there. They haven't, but Jerry will sell you on, I just got this wonderful feeling that when I get these Cowboys, I'm going to pull off a Herschel Walker deal. just like we did back in '92.
Logan Wilson.
And he sells them every day. Gonna be like, oh, okay, yeah. If Jerry do that, we can do it. We can turn it around, and away they
This
go.
Logan Wilson thing's going to change everything because he's a linebacker that can stop the run, which is our biggest weakness right now, and we can have him rush the passer.
Jury in the entertainment business. Ellison get it. It's just that's jury.
But to me, it's literally like pissing on your fans and then just calling it rain, man. That's what, because your season's over. I know that like it's his business and he's all about that good or bad talking. It's good for him.
Hey,
but it's just so blatantly obvious your season's over, though.
Wolfie, one man's piss is another man's golden shower.
Ew, man, you went there. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy.
Oh, write your letters into I Hate That Negro, P.O. Box 456-789. I just came up with. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Anyway, moving right along. Good to see you, Ellison. My daughter she's supposed to be watching this show. I am shouting out Miss Kennedy Faith Terror. She turns 27 today. I think it's 27, might be 28. I love you. Thank you so much, Boo, for tuning in. Thank you for being my daughter. You beautiful, you lovely. You up there doing great things up in Maryland. Haven't seen you since Isaiah had the baby, but nonetheless, come down, drive down and see your dad. You got nice automobiles, y'all. These kids, we didn't have those automobiles coming up, Wolfie, but God is good, Drive on down to see me, man. I'll tighten you up later. You know how we do. Love you, babe. That's my daughter's birthday.
Congratulations.
Kennedy.
Happy birthday.
Ellison, bruh, that was ugly Sunday night. Yeah, Ellison been taking it on the chin, God, man.
I just got pummeled, dude. They got our ass beat.
He's but hey, somebody gotta lose.
Oh, how's that Debo going? How's that Debo working out for you? How's that when McLaurin's out, you need Debo the most thing working out for that team? Huh?
Well, let me open it up because he wants you to Ellison would not mind speaking to some Wolfie.
Absolute bum.
I'll throw it in the chat. I mean, not in the chat, in your text, Ellison, if you want to come on there and holler at Wolfie.
Debo's been a bum.
Everybody loves to holler at Wolfie. He's the star of the show, ladies and gentlemen. That is Wolfie.
He's been a bum. He's a glorified compliment piece. That's all he is. He gets garbage time stats.
I ain't saying all this, Ellison. This is Wolfie. I love Debo. I think Debo. I done seen him just take over playoff games, and that stuff matters to me.
Oh yeah. You want to talk taking over playoff? He definitely took over the playoff game in the Super Bowl where he went 3 for 11 in targets.
Well, in that first Super Bowl in 2019, he was going 6.1 a carry, and it was Kyle who chose to start doing 3 and outs. But against those,
2021 and prior to that, Debo was great.
Yeah,
after that 2021, man, absolute bum. Cost us the 2023 through the Super Bowl. Let my dog outside, right back. Debo's a bum.
Well, one man's bum is another man's treasure. I like Debo Samuel. He needs to get himself together a little bit. And the change of venue did him some good, I believe. These 6'3". Ellison, you got to get on Twitter so I can cut and paste this. I ain't really want to open it up for everybody today, but I'm trying to get out of here relatively quick. Got stuff to handle. See. There you go there. Ellison is in there. You want to come on in and holler at Wolfie and defend yourself. I know it's been a hard week, my brother, but it gets greater later. Hey, same way you took a L, same way you bounce back. Strawberry reacts. I knew the Commanders would take a step back. Didn't think it would be that bad. I got my main man, Dion, is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Dion, y'all welcome Dion coming up in here like Vladimir and last year.
What's going on, TD? How you doing, man?
I'm chilling, my brother. I'm chilling. We had a good win. We get ready to face a formidable opponent, a familiar opponent, that being the Los Angeles Rams. We're gonna have them at Levi's regular. We usually have them at Levi's South, but hey, it's all good. We get the Airbnb, or we can be here. Coming to the stage also, ladies and gentlemen, my main man, Ellison Burley, is in the house. Or it said he was in the house. And popped out. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Ellison is in here. Ellison is in here. We talking.
In the house.
Coming off a rough loss to the Seattle Sea Chickens.
Yeah.
Catapulting them to number 1 in the power rankings in all of the NFL. Ellison, tell me, what'd you see? What you didn't see?
Really? Well,
you gotta respect it, though. You gotta respect it.
Hey,
I mean,
man.
from a football, I mean, are they worthy of number 1 ship? Is what I'm saying.
Seattle, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, they got Rashid Shaheed today from New Orleans, so that helps them out offensively. That's a good team over there. Like I was telling you yesterday, I don't know if it was a combination of them being this good or we were just that bad. But
Okay.
that is a good team. I'm not gonna take none away from. JSN is a top 5 wide receiver, in my opinion, right now. That's a good team. Hellified defense with Lawrence and Leonard Williams up front. The back end, the back 4, 5 that they play, and nickel is pretty good as well. Tariq Woolen is okay, a little grabby for my liking, but that's a good team over there. Y'all, I mean, there's the Rams in Seattle are definitely competition. I wouldn't worry too much about the Cardinals, but those other two are some competition for y'all for sure. All jokes aside, that's a good team over there.
And Dion, you over there, man. You saw them them Cardinals put it on the Cowboys last night. Do we have a little something to worry about with the Arizona club if they leave in Jacoby Brissett versus Kylie?
We always have a problem with Arizona. We know this. We can never just beat Arizona. Arizona fights us no matter who their quarterback is. I don't care who it was. Y'all remember a couple of years ago when they screwed over Steve Wilkes? His only 2 wins were against us with Josh Rosen.
But it's division too. You never know what you're getting with division games, no matter what the record is.
But it's always Aaron. They got janky peels over there, Ellison.
Hey, man.
They could be sorry. We expect this from the Rams. Heck, we expect it from Seattle. We know it's going to be a beast with Seattle. But Arizona will play horrible, man. We go in there thinking, man, hey, let's handle our business.
And Arizona will show up.
They come in like world beaters.
I think all good teams have that 1 or 2 teams that they, have problems with that they normally would have with any other team. And for us, it's the Giants. It's always been that way. No matter what the Giants' record is, they can be 2-9 or 9-2. We just have issues with them for whatever reason. So you'll have that in division. You know what I mean? Yeah, so that's nothing new.
And to your point on that, Ellison, that's why Kansas City has a heck of a time with the people in their division.
Correct.
Whenever you see them play, I mean, I think outside of the Raiders this year, they beat the brakes off the Raiders. But the Raiders are sucking right now.
But normally they split though.
But normally it's a fight.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I gotta agree.
Starters always give them headaches. You don't walk into those games and it works like that. So for me personally, this is what I think of Arizona. Arizona, you need to move forward with Jacoby Brissett and draft yourself a quarterback next year. There are several quarterbacks in this league at the moment that are being overpaid, and you paid because you were scared. You didn't pay because these dudes did anything. You paid because you were scared. I was just making the point on my show that I was doing, just recapping the NFL week, just basically talking about that. So when you take a look at it from a broader spectrum, what has Kyler Murray done in this league?
I mean, well, a lot of teams are not just. I wouldn't just say scared. I say they settle more than anything.
Yeah, there you go. That's even a see that. It's always good to have more minds on the show because people pick a better term. They settle
50% of something is better than 100% of nothing.
Right
there, it is. You settled for Kyler Murray. You settled for Tua. You know what I'm saying? You settled for all these kinds of guys that have done nothing for you. And for me personally, if I'm in Arizona and I'm looking at the quarterback landscape, I'd love for my quarterback to be able to do a 3-step drop and let the ball go. But I can't do that with Kyler Murray because he can't see over the offensive line. He got to peek through the middle and find a way to do it. Why do you think Kyler Murray is always in nothing less than a 5 to 7-step drop? He's too short.
Or they get him out in space. He has to roll out and he's dangerous when he can scoot. He's a scooter.
So
first of all, let me address before anybody says anything. Let put that comment right back up there.
There you go.
Juan, let me tell you something, sir. You are not in any world getting a 2nd-round pick. Like we're not giving up a 2nd-round pick and Isaac Guerrero for Trey Hendricks. We already hurt as it is. Why are you gonna bring another hurt player in here? That's the problem with the franchise now. We love on hurt players. If you injured, come on over.
Is Hendrickson injured?
I don't think Henderson's injured.
Is he here?
He isn't?
No, he's just on a horrible defense.
I'll tell you what it is for real. He's not hurt, but he's hurt being in Cincinnati. When he gets some fresh air somewhere else, all of a sudden he'll become healthy. I think he got that Randy Moss syndrome when he was in Oakland.
You go somewhere and there's nothing. What is that? Think about it like this. In Cincinnati, that was the highest scoring game of the weekend. 89 points. Both defenses were horrible, but the Bengals defense was worse. They gave up almost 600 yards of offense. Almost 600. How do you?
I think they had 1,000 combined.
Yeah.
It was
so that to me tells me that
that's what they want the NFL to look like.
The offenses had a great day, but the defense is just they kicking themselves in the butt when they're walking home. And to be honest with you, when you take a look at it and you just look at everything from the broadest spectrum that you can, right now, in this moment, I'm just gonna say something very controversial.
Here it comes.
Brock Purdy can stay on the bench.
Let me get my hot take. Go ahead.
Brock Purdy can stay on the bench. I'm sorry.
Brock Purdy can
I
stay
like
on
Brock
the
Purdy.
bench.
I love what Brock Purdy is bringing to the table. But I am sorry. I am definitely a very big proponent of if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
This is good. I like this. But please, go ahead. I want to hear everybody's opinion on this one.
Because if you look at it, what is Mac Jones doing? He's making something out of nothing. You have to think about it. Everybody in the league could look at Mac Jones right now and go, that is a damn good quarterback. Why? He ain't playing with no starters. The only starters he has is CMC and Kittle. Other than that, that offensive line is horrid. We all know that. When you come, you have to think about it like this. Ricky Pearsall ain't played in weeks. We don't know when BA is going to be back. They keep pushing this timeline. We ain't even heard that his practice window been open yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes. And if Mac Jones is literally pulling it together with Kendrick Bourne, Jawan Jennings, DeMarcus Robinson, Sky Moore, and a bunch of nobody, you got to think about it like this. You don't if you insert Brock Purdy back into this team and he starts to lose.
Oh yeah, this is great. 49 on 49 a crime. I love this.
Just hear me out.
I love this. Wolfie, what you gotta say, Wolfie? Come on, Wolfie, get in here.
You are going to wind up. Yeah, you are going to wind up in a situation where the fan base is looking and going, we did better with nothing. And you didn't put this dude back in, and now we back to losing? This isn't making sense. And though I love Brock Purdy, I do not want an Atlanta situation in any way, shape, or form. I don't want him to not start. Here's my problem. Whatever issue you got going on, Mr. Purdy, is lingering. And it's been lingering for 6 weeks. and that's not good. And Ricky Pierce, just another thing, and I'm gonna let you go on, Wolfie. Ricky Pearsall right now is looking like a waste of a pick. I understand what happened last year. You can't do nothing to him. He got shot.
I told you about them Florida boys, didn't I?
But what I will tell you is the main issue is now Ricky Pearsall got a knee injury and he ain't been on the field either. So both of our first round picks, Michael Williams just tore his ACL. So we were shot on that one. Ricky Pearsall can't get on the field because his knee don't allow him to. So it just goes back to the same thing. We suck with first round picks. We truthfully do. Outside of Nick Bosa and Mike McGlinchey, we ain't really doing too well. Brandon Ayuk, he's injured again. Like our first round picks are not working out the way they're supposed to. Typically, your first round pick is supposed to be that guy, and they're supposed to be up top. But I'm curious to think what you hear about this, Wolfie, because to me, honestly, it really, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, man. I'm not tripping off of it right now. Mac Jones is doing as damn good of a job as any backup. Your backup go 4-2. That is a godsend. You literally hope your backup just go 3-3. Hell, you really hope they win at least one game. This man continues to go out there week after week, and he's injured, mind you. Hip injury, knee injury, oblique, all of that. But he goes out there, he's a warrior, he plays, he does everything. I know with Purdy's injury, it's going to affect his throwing mechanics, which is why they haven't put him on the field. But at this point, we got to figure out what the heck is going on, man.
Just before you get into it, Wolfie, just posting the high scores as far as PFF is concerned. Sky Moore was a 91.6, Brian Robinson 89.8, Dominic Pooney 89.4, Jordan Watkins at 84.1, and Colton McKivitz comes in at an 83.9 for week 9, ladies and gentlemen, week 9. Go ahead.
So your reasoning to not start Brock is because Mac Jones is hot. That's the reason why.
Sound like a bar.
When Kyle first got here, what did Kyle do with the running backs? He went with what? The hot hand. If you were hot, you got the ball. If you were not, you come out the field, we get a ball to the other person, stay hot. And that was before CMC, obviously. And I mean, we're running him into the ground, which I kind of anticipated we would do.
Hot or not, they're playing CMC.
Yeah, I pray for the man's health because, geez, he's just out there every week after week, doing everything that he can, and we appreciate it. But I mean,
so that's your whole reason, though. That your whole reason is because Mac Jones is on fire right now. Because Mac Jones is on fire and he's winning. You could be on fire and still lose games, but Mac Jones is on fire and he's winning. Now, I would be on board if you said keep Brock Purdy on the bench, or technically he's not on the bench, he's just injured, but keep him off the field because he's injured right now and he has a turf toe injury. So keep him off till he's 100% healthy because Mac Jones, like you said, is on fire and winning. So you have the opportunity to make sure that your franchise quarterback you just paid a lot of money to can get fully healthy again and not risk some sort of career-altering injury to his toe or something like that. If you said something like that, so he's 100% nothing bothered, totally on board with that. But if Brock Purdy's ready, that dude is starting. I don't care what Mac Jones is doing because I tell you what, when Brock Purdy's able to come back at some point, I've heard some say that he's going to be bothered by it all year. So if that's the case, then maybe possibly shut him down. So you don't want, like I said, you don't want that season-ending situation to happen. But if this team is serious and wants to win in the playoffs or actually compete to go to the Super Bowl, even though the roster is kind of thin right now for that, something like that. But if you're serious, you want to go that far, Mac Jones is not going to win you divisional games. He's not going to win you playoff games. He's not going to take you to the Super Bowl. Brock Purdy is going to do that. So I understand that Mac Jones is hot, but I do not trust Mac Jones in the playoffs. I know I can trust Brock Purdy in the playoffs. He will do. He's the reason why we went to the Super Bowl. So it's just kind of, I trust that more And my thing is, if you said that is because he was injured, on board, but I'm not. If Brock is ready to come back at the end of the season and he's 100%, he should play because we need him for the playoffs.
I got the perfect rebuttal for you. And this is going to be something that people don't hear out of my mouth very often. I ain't worried about who the quarterback is. I know when Kyle Shanahan go to the playoffs, that man don't make nothing less than an NFC Championship game, no matter who the quarterback is. We did it with Jimmy Worthless Garoppolo. We've done it with Brock Purdy. So my thing is, I'm thinking of Kyle Shanahan and his track record when he hits the playoffs. There's nothing less than an NFC Championship game coming. So my thing is, if we get there, Kyle's going to find a way to scheme up something for us to be able to get that.
Are you confident? Are you confident?
I'm confident.
No. Are you confident that this run game that we currently have that's not very good can replicate what Kyle Shanahan did in 2019 with that run game, what they did? Can you tell me that Kyle Shanahan could draw up against the Vikings like he did in 2019, where Jimmy Garoppolo only threw the ball 8 times and the run game was the one that took over? Do you think that this run game that we currently have can replicate something like that? Because this run game is nowhere near, if you were to ask me, anything like that. So you're going to need a good quarterback. You're not going to be able to – Mac Jones is going to need to throw it more than 8 times in the postseason.
Yeah.
This run game is not going to be able to sustain it.
Yeah. So I'm not stating that it would be that type of situation where the run game is the one to do everything. I'm sorry. I've seen enough during this season from Mac Jones to trust the man throwing the football. Has he made a couple of picks? Yeah. Who doesn't? There ain't a quarterback in the league right now that don't have an interception. But my biggest thing is this injury is lingering. It's continual. And it's starting to become, as a fan, it becomes cumbersome to me to have to sit there and continue to watch my starting quarterback sit on the sidelines, not being able to be out there because he's injured. We got enough problems with injuries. I mean, heck, we've been the most injured team since Kyle and John got here. We stay in the top 10 of injuries every year. This is nothing normal. I mean, this is nothing outside of the norm. You know,
that's our MO.
Yeah, this is our MO. We get beat up like this on a yearly basis. So for me, I'm looking at it once again from a Kyle Shanahan point. I know that Kyle will figure out a game plan to be able to get us to that NFC Championship game. Now, I do want Brock on the field. I would love for Brock to be out there starting. But whatever this injury is, it's prevented you from getting on the field for 6 weeks straight. That's not good. That tells me that you could get on the field, make the wrong move, plant the wrong way, and this injury is right back, and you right back sitting down. And that's going to be pointless because if that's the case, I should have just let Mac out there and just let him run the offense. Mac Jones is literally starting to make me, I have to say myself, included with a lot of other people, look real stupid for continually saying he should not have been the pick at 3. Because
hindsight being what it is, he a lot better than Trey Lance.
And he looked a lot better than what Lance gave us, although I still maintain that Lance never got a fair shake. That's neither here nor there. But me personally, I'm sorry, man. If you get, and I know it's a long shot ride, but what I'm saying is when we look at the history, these are the facts. Kyle Shanahan ain't going nowhere but to an NFC Championship game when he makes the playoffs. Those are facts. That's not fiction. It's not to be disputed. Not saying that this year is great and that they may be able to pull it off, but with the track record like that, I got a little bit of faith that it may work out.
But it's possible for us to not make the NFC Championship. Like there's a real possibility of that. So
I get that.
Like you're going off of like possible trends in different teams.
Yeah,
I would say compared to teams that didn't even make the playoffs last year.
If I had to give it a percentage, I'd say probably about a 80-20 that we go to the NFC Championship game.
That is a crazy that's you think 80%. Wow. That's crazy.
Because if you think about it, hopefully Pearsall comes back. He's good to go. You get BA back. That means you've upgraded your receiving core.
No Fred, no Nick, no Mikael Williams.
Look at what the defense is doing now.
Look at the defense.
We just been next manning up everybody, so it is
and
what it is.
And our defense has gotten worse.
Hey.
We're still winning games, yeah, sure, but there's still like you could see the break last week against the Giants. There were some moments. The week before that, there was moments.
Currently, we rank 10th in offense, 28th in defense, 4th in special teams, as I said prior, and that's PFF grades there in the power rankings. I mentioned earlier with number 1 and number 2 being Seattle and Los Angeles. The San Francisco 49ers rank. We down here at the bottom. Well, not the bottom, right in the middle. We're at 12. San Francisco 49ers currently with the torn ACL of Williams. No Fred Warner, no Nick Bosa. BA not there. Pearsall not there. We are 12th, and we have victories over the number 1 and the number 2 teams in the power ranking. There's no clear and present danger here this year, guys. I am sorry. I don't see any world beaters. Everybody can get touched. And if you don't think that all you got to do is look at this schedule coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to the schedule. Listen to the schedule. In the next games, we're going to play the Los Angeles Rams on November 10th. If we've already beaten, which we should, the upcoming games we have will be the Arizona Cardinals, the Carolina Panthers, the Cleveland Browns, the Tennessee Titans, and then we play the Colts and Bears. If you don't think we can pull 4 or 5 victories out of that, then hey, let's all end as friends. But those are very winnable games to me. Those are, I think we can pull that off.
Yeah. The Colts just got shut down, and they've been flying high all season.
Colts ain't playing nobody. They ain't playing nobody. Colts ain't playing nobody yet.
I do want to ask y'all a question, a quick pivot, if you will. Shout out to the pivot, Ryan Clark and Freddie T and Chad.
Freddie T. Yeah, man, love that. Shout out to Pivot. They cool people.
But I do want to ask y'all this question because I have my thoughts on it, but I'm always curious to see what other people think. This situation in Cleveland is just out of pocket. It's way just off the rails. When you have a city that loves a kid, when you got your grandkids that love the kid, when you've got everybody on planet Earth looking at you going, why not? Why on God's green earth would you hold this young man hostage? Would you continually try to basically make it seem as if he's not ready? Write up nice little fake injury reports and all kinds of stuff. And then get out there openly in the public and make it seem as if this dude just is hot garbage.
Hey, man. All I say is, Dion, all I got is Cleveland going Cleveland, man.
Yeah.
This is
because you got your teammates, you got your team undermining what you said.
I can't say blatant racism because they made Deshaun Watson
the starter.
Mm-hmm. The starter and the highest paid guaranteed signing of anybody with his baggage coming in. I don't think it's that. It's
no.
It's we just don't like this kid. I know he's black, but we just don't like the guy. we don't care for this guy.
Yeah, I have to agree. It's that I don't think it has anything to do with that. I'll tell you my thoughts, and I definitely want to hear everybody's thoughts on this. Me personally, I think it's about Kevin Stefanski being worried that Dion's going to come and take his job. Here's my thing. Dion and Shedeur have been together since Shedeur was a child.
Yeah.
He's always been around. He's always made sure he's coached teams, whole 9 yards, so on and so forth. Here's the thing. Dion ain't coming to the league because Colorado don't look that good.
I know.
You can't automatically think that because I get the name, the lore, all of the bright lights and Dion, everything like that. I get that. He's my favorite player of all time. But at the end of the day, I'm sorry, you're not doing good in college. Your team ain't out there winning no national championships. You're not ranked. So how is he going to come and take your job, Kevin? At the end of the day, it is very simple.
It don't fit. The motivations don't fit. He's not worried. He's beholden to the owner. The only one that can fire Kevin Stefanski is the owner. He has the power, authority, and the delegation to hire and fire. So all that owner wants to see is a good product out there on the field, making him money and substantiating the fact that you're doing the best at what you have with what you got. I don't have the clue. All I can do is say they just don't like this kid. Somebody they pulled the trigger on it, whether it was the GM, whether it was the owner, whether whoever it was to bring him in here, and they really don't like this kid. That's all because people win in the NFL. That is your job, to put together the best possible win output that you can do. That's what you're here for. If I think I'm gonna lose with a sorry dude, it's no way in the world I'm putting that out there. And you're gonna hear about it. I'd be like Brian Flores. I don't want Tua. I want Justin Herbert. And if you're willing to fire me on that, then fire me. And they did. He said,
and look what's happening.
Yeah.
And look what's happening. Yeah, out there they look bad. But Ellison, I wanted to get your thoughts on this, man, because to me it just doesn't make sense on why they just refuse when you got the team undermining you. When they get asked questions about the young man. Oh, yeah, I saw Sauce got traded to I heard y'all earlier, man. The Colts are going for it. The Colts are going for it. They're saying, you know what? It's cool, man. We're going to go get whatever we got to get. We got to do what we want to win.
Get it. They gave up They gave up 2 first rounds, Dion. Mm-hmm. And that was before you start. 2 first. Mm-hmm. Was that worth Sauce Gardner to you?
Yeah. I think it's very simple. You're going to get a better Sauce Gardner than what you got with New York. Because I can tell you right now, when you are a fantastic player on a crappy team, you ain't giving it your all. No one is. You know why? Because despite all your efforts, the people around you suck. And they're not going to do anything. We all know for years, the Jets ain't never had a problem on defense. It's always been offense.
Eagle in the chicken coop. Go ahead, Adam.
As far as go back to the Colts real quick, I think the Colts really haven't played anybody just yet. The schedule's been a little soft. The 2 competitive games that they did have in Pittsburgh last week, and prior to that was, I forgot who it was. They lost both of.
I'll pull it up.
Go back and look at their schedule. The 2 competitive games that they did have, they really did lose. So they really haven't played anybody just yet. So the last 7-8 games, we'll get a chance to see who they really are. I like the Sauce Gardner pickup. I don't know if he's worth 2 firsts, but like you said, they're going for it. So, go ahead and go for it. I'm not mad at that at all.
The Colts have wins against the Dolphins.
They beat Denver week 2, right?
The Broncos week 2 by a point. The Tennessee Titans.
Nobody.
They lost against the Rams.
The Rams, they lost. Yep.
They beat the Vegas Raiders.
Nobody.
They beat Arizona.
Nobody.
They beat the Chargers.
No, well, yeah.
They lead their division right now. Well, they're
they and then they beat the Titans.
Nobody. So who have they played really?
Lost to the
games that they did play for. They beat Denver week 2. Other than that,
they beat Denver and friends.
That week 2. That was early. Yeah. That was early. That's modified preseason. So we'll get a chance to see what they are the next 7-8 games. But going back to Shedeur, I think there is some sort of we talked about it before prior to the season. There was some sort of agenda here. I don't know if that's necessarily to Shedeur or to Dion, but his dad. But there's something going on here. I know the owner before the season said Shedeur would play. He would see the field sometime this year. He didn't say when, but he said Shedeur would see the field. That could be Thanksgiving. That'd be Christmas. We don't know, but he should see the field. But I don't think Stefanski wanted to play him. This is a pure example of not ownership, but front office and coaching staff not being on the same page. I think the GM may have wanted to draft him, and the coaching staff did not want to draft him. And now you have this meeting of the minds that's not really working out for Shador, and they are where they are. So that's where it is. I don't think it's racism either here, but there's some damn sure agendas for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, it's something they don't like about this dude. They
for sure. 100%.
killing.
100%. And can't nobody else tell me otherwise. There's an agenda here from somewhere, from somebody. 100% sure. So it all goes back to him getting drafted in the 5th round back in April. Like, come on, if you saw the kid play on tape and saw the kid live in person on TV, you can't tell me that was a 5th round pick. And Dylan Gabriel and all these other kids was drafted before him. Like, come on, man, what are we doing here? So the agenda started back in April during the draft process, and now we're here. So, go ahead, Wolfie.
Honestly, I think it's just a little weird. I do think it's kind of there definitely seems to be some sort of like somebody wanted him, obviously, because they wouldn't have drafted him if somebody didn't want him. But you drafted Dylan Gabriel first, so I can see why Dylan Gabriel kind of has that priority first. You're a 3rd round pick, you're a 5th round pick as well to Shador. But there is this weird like eggshells they're walking on with him. That seems like with him that like it's they're not treating him like a normal 5th round rookie kind of type. I understand he's a polarizing figure. A lot of eyes are on him. A lot of people want to see him play and things of that nature. But like you think you'd hear like, oh, we traded Flacco, so he's the backup. Like you would immediately hear that. No, they're playing some weird games. Like, oh, we're not gonna say he's the backup just yet. Why not? Like just tell us he's the backup. Like, what's the problem?
It's obvious. Yeah,
that's some normal ass shit right there. So things like that is what makes it seem weird that there's some sort of power struggle between someone who wanted him and someone who absolutely does not want to see him on the field at all. Right. Who that might be, I don't know. It could be Stefanski. It could be the GM. It's the owner. Definitely seems like he doesn't want him, based on I can't remember the comments he said, but there's a couple weeks ago there was like a comment he made about him. So there's something going on with. But
him. If you're the owner, you got to sign off on who the GM is drafting.
Especially
so coming in that you're about to draft Shador, and now you don't like him. What are we talking about? What are we doing?
Yeah. I'll give y'all a perfect example. And this goes back to our current head coach. And it takes him back to him and his daddy when they were in Washington.
I know that very well.
The difference is Dan Snyder was the one who came in and said, you better draft Robert Griffin III. That's what they told him. He told Kyle and Mike, Robert Griffin III is the pick, period. There is no ifs or buts. Now, of course, Haslam didn't do that. But to an extent, when you look at it, what did they do? Stefanski said, give me my guy first.
He broke up. Okay. Go ahead.
It's confusing to the world how you draft Shador Sanders, of all people, in the 5th round. Why would you do that? Knowing what this kid brings, knowing what comes along with him. So I honestly think that Shador was an Andrew Berry pick because he figured.
Oh yeah.
He figured I screwed up with Deshaun, gave him all that money. This man ain't done nothing for this franchise. We basically wasted almost $300 million. But I can atone for my sins by drafting this young kid, putting him on the field, and starting to give Cleveland hope that we are headed in the right direction. See, one person I don't feel bad for is Myles Garrett. Love him, love how he plays, love everything. But at the end of the day, I don't feel bad for you, Myles. And the reason I don't feel bad for you is because you did the same thing that a lot of players do. You talk about how you want to win, and then you have.
Hey, put that. Yeah, leave that right there. Leave that right there.
But when that money, that money changed things, baby. When that guaranteed dollars hit that account.
Your mind will change for sure. 100%.
Yeah.
Now, let me address this right here.
Go ahead.
Yeah, please address this because
the first part of this where he says it's a 5th round pick in a project, I can understand where he's coming from here. But the end of this where he says, look how long for Jordan Love to play. Jordan Love sat behind Aaron Rodgers.
The great Aaron Rodgers.
Who is Shador sitting behind to learn from?
The great Deshaun Watson.
Great. There we
You
go.
ain't
So
there.
that's not a true example. I understand where he's going, but
Yeah.
that's not a great example of a
Great
quarterback.
Dylan Gabriel.
Yeah, and that's how it used to be, guys. That's how Ellison and I were talking. I think Jordan Love is the last of the Mohicans on how it used to be. You used to come to the organization. You a rookie. You would sit behind Aaron Rodgers or a Brett Favre or a Troy Aikman or somebody. You would sit and learn and hold the clipboard for a little while. Get your feet wet. Drew Bledsoe, Alex Smith. Mahomes sat behind Alex Smith. He sat behind, but now, as they say in preacher world, now you got to come in here and just show and improving. And speaking of showing and improving, ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage right now, we adding Rod Cali, who looks like he been sucking
Real
on
quick.
He said nothing's going to happen for the 49ers.
Rod,
They're not possibly going to win. Defend yourself, young man. Defend yourself.
We ain't shit this year. Well, first off, what up, y'all? My bad. Let me slow down before I get going. What up to y'all?
Never gonna be shit.
My bad. We got too many injuries, man. And I'm just one of those that look, you can't overcome star players. Role players are role players. You can overcome role players, but star players,
yeah, it's pretty bad.
let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Hey, Wolfie, you got some
Let's
news?
not do that.
You got some news?
No, I have to get going here soon. I was wondering if we could do our picks real quick, and then you guys continue on with what you guys got to do.
I'm just quick. I'm quick. Hey,
no.
I'm.
You can be here
That's
for
it.
it.
That's it. I was just letting y'all know that.
No, you can be here for it. It's cool. I just have to get out here soon.
Picks?
So I was wondering if
We
we
got
could do
my
our
game
picks real
picks
quick.
already for the new week.
Yeah, and then you
Okay.
guys continue.
I ain't look at him yet, Wolfie.
Yeah,
Go ahead. Well, start us off, Wolfie. If you got it.
Yeah, go with game picks. I'm with it.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta bring it up.
You got to bring
I'm
up.
pulling it up right now myself.
You got it. You got it there.
Yeah, I
Taylor?
got it already. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the. I'll share it, and then TD, you just gotta allow me to share it. That's all.
Go ahead.
Where are we at? Week 10 of the NFL. There we go. Here we go. Share screen.
And I'll be on with my man David McNanner tomorrow.
This is our pick. So if you end up changing your mind, obviously Tarrerdome.
Hey,
I'm not gonna hold you and be like, you changed your mind with McNair or not. This is it's cool. I'm not gonna hold you to it.
I'll pick them. All right, who we got kicking off Thursday night, November 6th? It's the Raiders versus the Broncos. Who you got?
Broncos.
I'm 110% taking the Broncos.
All right, that sounds like a solid pick to me.
Yeah,
Broncos.
Everybody going Broncos. Ain't nobody going Raiders.
We got a lead pipe lock of the week, the Broncos.
Yep.
Okay, Sunday, November 9th, kickoff at 9:30. That means they are somewhere in the Atlantic, across the pond, probably. Falcons versus Colts. Who y'all got?
Colts.
I'm taking the Colts.
Colts.
Another lead pipe block. I'm taking those.
Hold on, wait. I don't know, Ellison. What we doing? I see that face.
What you got, Ellison?
The only reason I give a pause is because it's neutral site. These are like bowl games in the postseason of college football. You just never know who will show up on that day in a new stadium, new field. Like, okay. I'll take the Colts too, but I wouldn't be shocked if Atlanta won.
Yeah, I got a feeling the Falcons are going to put up a fight. I agree.
I bet Sauce Gardner do a pick six. Kickoff 1 o'clock Sunday. I got Saints. Now this is a divisional game. Saints versus Panthers. The Panthers who are hot. I started to pick them. I started to pick those Panthers to beat the Packers. I did, but I didn't have the courage of my conviction. I got in this one.
There's usually one upset too.
I knew they was gonna upset them.
Where is it at?
Yeah, I saw the Bears versus Giants is next.
I see
game.
Bears versus Giants. Yeah.
Bears versus. No, I got. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm on yours. I'm looking at PFF and
Yeah, no. Yeah, the next game would be Bears versus Giants. I'm definitely.
We got a sneak preview of what you think of the Saints, though.
Yeah. I got the Bears on there. The Bears.
Top Bears.
Yeah, I got Chicago.
I kind of
Wait, over who?
I'll go
The
Bears.
Giants.
Chicago over the New York Giants.
Go Bears.
Bears. Yeah.
Oh, let me take that hot take off your forehead. Let me.
Right.
Everybody can see you there.
There's Rod. I was like, there's someone else in there.
I heard that little voice.
There should be someone else.
I got the time on. Let me see. Can I rank? No, that ain't good. Let me see.
Yeah, that's good right there.
Yeah.
Y'all can hear me.
Yeah,
You good? You good?
Bills versus Dolphins. Bills for sure.
Bills by a lot.
A lot. I expect them to beat
Yeah,
the
they're
brakes off
getting
the
smacked up, dude.
It's in Miami.
No, give me Buffalo. Buffalo outside in warm weather? Yeah, give me Buffalo.
Yeah, Buffalo.
Yeah.
Go
ahead. Do it.
This is my upset special. I'm taking the Dolphins.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
What?
Okay.
It's in Miami, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
What? No, wait. You serious right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Dolphins on that one.
All right, all right, sweet. I'll take that. All right, sweet.
You know they just traded away Phil. They linebacker to
They just traded
Phillips.
Phillips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who?
Daniel Phillips to the Eagles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the
All right.
Dolphins. I got the Dolphins on this one.
All right, sweet. We're gonna tie this week. That's awesome. Love it.
Ravens versus the Vikings.
Man of faith.
That's a free W. I'll take it.
I got Baltimore.
Baltimore at Vikings. Ooh.
Mhm.
I got Baltimore. They're going on a run. They're about to go on a run.
Baltimore.
Yeah.
Lamar sat back and looked at
Lamar
everything.
back, we
Lamar's
good.
ready to go. Yeah,
Yeah.
Lamar ready to go.
You got Baltimore, Tarrerdome?
Yeah. Taking the Ravens. Lamar made everybody take away the ping pong tables and the pool tables and everything. The Ravens better get serious now.
I'm gonna take the Vikings.
All right.
Browns versus the Jets. The battle of two of the worst teams in the league.
The toilet bowl.
The toilet bowl, man. I don't even know who to pick here.
This was actually tough. This is
Browns.
sneaky tough, actually.
Browns.
Who's a,
Browns.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go with Rod. I'm gonna go with the Browns, and I'm gonna say this is the game that Shador gets in.
I'm going Cleveland too.
What you got, Tarrerdome?
I'm gonna go ahead and take the Cleveland Browns.
I'll take the Browns as well.
All right. Patriots versus the Bucks.
Pats.
This is a good game.
It is.
Yeah.
Pats.
Give me Tampa.
I'm gonna take Tampa Bay too. Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Wait. Is Gonzalez out? Is he done?
I don't know yet. I haven't seen anything else.
Let me see that injury.
I just thought about that move. Yeah, because what he did, and he gave up 3 touchdowns against Drake London. So
He's a little overrated too. A little overrated.
Gonzalez is listed
who's
as
on the Bucks though?
questionable.
Receiving-wise?
I don't know if Evans or Ibuka's playing, but I
think Ibuka might come back, but Evans ain't back yet. Evans
not
is
back.
Evans is done for the season, right?
No, he's not done for
done for the season.
Yeah, Evans on IR.
That's not
Yeah,
for the year. That's 4 games though. That's 4
okay.
games.
Yeah, he should be back by the end of the season.
I'll go Tampa.
What you got, Tampa?
Is it in Tampa?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take Tampa because it's in Tampa.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Tampa as well.
Let me retract my statement. I got Tampa in Tampa. I didn't know it was in Tampa. My bad. I forgot that. Now that's a warm weather I'll go with.
Yes, it will.
But you're not going with Miami.
It's actually the Brady Bowl. I wonder is he doing the game too? That's his 2 teams. So
Mm.
and he got a third. He got the Raiders too. So
No, he's probably Tom Brady probably in Santa Clara this week.
He might be. Now we got Ellison's team, the Saints versus the Panthers.
I'm not no damn Saint fan.
Oh, yeah, I thought you were.
No, dude.
That's the ultimate commander, man.
Oh, okay, my bad.
No way.
You look like a
If he was in the Navy, he'd be Commander Ellison.
Yeah. Give me Carolina.
Yeah, I'll take Carolina.
Tyler Shug though, dude, against Panthers. The Panthers are up and down, man. But I'll take the Panthers.
Give me the Panthers.
I'm gonna say something wild, but whichever way this shit falls out your ass, that's the team I'm going for because they both suck.
Well,
you say that about this game, but you ain't say that about Cleveland and Jets.
PCs as a coin toss.
Hey, you're right. You're right. You're right. That is true. Dang, I ain't think about that part. Dang. I'm gonna go with Carolina because they beat Green Bay.
Yeah.
They held Green Bay to 13.
They hot and they beat Buffalo.
Yeah.
Their defense showed up, holding them 13 points. That's big.
That defense
Their
tough.
running back ain't bad either.
No.
Yeah,
That was a smooth
That was balling.
Daddle's on a mission, man. Daddle's on a mission.
You're trying to get paid.
Jags versus the Texans. With no CJ Stroud, Texans ain't worth a dime. I'm going with the Jags. If Stroud ain't playing, the Texans are playing.
Jags.
Jags.
Give me Houston.
Oh,
Houston without Stroud, brother. That's crazy.
I trust Ryans in that defense.
Okay.
I was gonna say, give me Houston. Yeah, give me Houston.
Okay. Terry, did you change your mind?
No, I'm taking them Jags.
Ellison was said that with so much confidence. It's so much like
who the quarterback
he was
is.
like, I believe in Ryans, and it was just like this. You felt it.
They got some ball players on D, man. So
They do.
Oh, we know.
They definitely do.
We lost to both of these teams.
Cardinals versus the Seahawks. I'm going with the Hawks.
Oh, Seattle.
Hey, quick question, Niners. Do we hate that we gave up Sam Darnold now, or
No.
what?
No.
I just asked.
Absolutely not.
What about you, E? How did he look, E? How did he look, E?
What's that?
Sam
How did
Darnold.
Sam Darnold look?
They look. I see you trying to sneak this like Wolfie.
I'm just asking the question, man. I'm just asking the question.
I wasn't sneak this.
Yeah.
Okay, man.
You crack on the slide there. You crack on the slide. That's a
I
drive.
just asked the question, man.
Hey, man. When you gotta be able to take the pounds when you can, it's all good. I ain't mad. We having a bad years. I can take it. It's all good. It's all good. But Sam Darnold and Seattle's a good team. What you want me to say?
No, I agree. Seattle's defense is good.
If you can I can dish it out and I can take it too. So I ain't mad. It comes.
Oh, Sam the truth in this regular season. You wait until January and December.
Yeah, wait till
We'll see.
Hey, look, that's why I said I'm not upset that we gave him up, because he did all that in the regular season, turned into a pumpkin in the playoffs. Ain't no point. It don't make no difference. I've always said you must be there when it counts. When does it count? The playoffs. And as horrible as just to give you an example, as horrible of a regular season quarterback that Eli Manning was, those times he got to the playoffs, he got 2 Super Bowl wins.
Hey, he locked in.
And you could literally tell Peyton before Peyton could tell him, I got 2 and I beat Brady. You can't do that.
That's true.
Cardinals versus Seahawks.
Yeah, no, I'm taking the Hawks automatically.
Seahawks. I think we all taking Seattle.
Yeah, Seahawks.
Part of me wants to take the Cardinals, man. Part of me, because I feel like
they had a hot win last night.
It's division. Like I said before, anything can happen.
It's division, but I'm telling you right now, the reason I'm picking the Seahawks is because their offense is just stronger, and their defense is more stronger than what Arizona has to offer. They just have them beat in every which way. And I'm sorry, I love watching Jackson Smith and Jigba. The young man is a super
popping off, yeah.
And I need people to stop acting like the boy don't exist. He is cold.
He's top 5 receiver.
He's playing like the best wide receiver.
In my fantasy team, I picked him.
He's a top 5 receiver.
He's 52 yards away from 1,000 yards, and we halfway through the season.
Hold on, E. Hold on, E. Run down your top 5. Let me hear how he make your list here.
Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, JSN would be 5, 4. JSN would be 5, 3 and 4 as of this moment. I can say I got to go through
them boys in Dallas is nice. They put up numbers, man.
As much as some people don't like him right now, I'm still big on CeeDee Lamb. I think CeeDee Lamb is still a good football player, and this is coming from somebody that loves Washington. I can acknowledge somebody else on the rival team.
That's like putting them twice.
Yeah, so I'm not mad at that, and I'm still, for me, this is just me, how I feel. I still have Devontae Adams as a top 5 receiver. That's just me.
I agree with that.
I agree with that. Man. He's strong.
I agree.
I would throw in Ahmad St. Brown.
Only reason I don't put him in the top 5. He only operates out of the slot. Only operates out of the slot. Not saying he doesn't do his thing in the slot, but the people I just mentioned, they move X, Y, Z. They do the whole shebang.
So where do you have Puka Nacua?
Top 10.
You have Devontae Adams over Puka Nacua?
I think he runs routes better. I do.
I don't disagree. I do not.
But
you guys are wild, dude.
Wolfie, you act like I put the man at 29th or something. I said he's in the top 10.
You guys are wild.
That's not wild to say. He's a top 10.
He's not even 30. Top 10, dude. He's not even top 10. That's crazy, bro.
He is top. I said me.
Top 10. We was going with the top 5, but
he's the top 10 receiver.
Top 5. That's why I'm blown away by that. And then you have Puka behind him at that.
I do.
Yeah, down to Tampa, all right. And Jigbu, is he hurt?
No, he's healthy. The man got 948 yards and 4 touchdowns. Jigbu is a baller.
Yeah.
And Jigbu, man, is playing like the best wide receiver. Not is, but he's playing like.
I agree.
That way. That would take. That's kind of 90% of the job description.
So I'm guessing Puka Nacua is in your top 5, maybe 3.
Yeah, definitely. He's I believe I made a list earlier this year.
We're talking right now, today. Right now, today, your same 5 is the same 5 you would put in your 5 today.
I would put Puka in top 5, yeah.
Okay. We disagree, but it's cool.
For sure. That dude is phenomenal.
I never said he wasn't. I just said top 10, not top 5.
Well, no, I never said you didn't. So I'm just saying he's phenomenal.
Yeah, he is. For sure. I haven't forgot the D-roll reference too. Don't get off before I come back.
So we got the card. So we got.
I wasn't sneak this, and he's ass.
I keep receipts.
He's ass.
He's
buns.
Cardinals versus the Rams. Cardinals versus the Cardinals. Rams versus the 49ers. I'm gonna take the Niners in this one.
Niners.
I got Niners.
Ellis got Niners for sure. I know he does.
Go ahead, Rod. No, Rod answer first. He the Niners fan.
He going with the Rams.
Go ahead with the Rams. He's taking too long. That's why he's going with the Rams.
No way you out here about to pick the Rams.
Go ahead, wear your colors.
Don't you do it.
Congratulations, LA Dodgers, on the championship.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Back to back, baby. Don't y'all ever forget that. Back to back. LA, stand up. Since we say in LA, I'm going with the Rams.
I bet it, yes.
What's happening?
Because you went with them last time and we choked them out. Good.
And he knocked it out the park. I saw a setup. What you got, Ellison?
I got a close one, but I got Niners by a hair.
There we go. Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Does Puka play? Is Puka playing?
Yeah.
We can bring Puka and everybody in. And let me check
I'm pretty sure he's out there.
I think Puka's playing.
Because I remember he went out and he was hurt. He was hurt this week.
That was last week. Puka I don't know. We have to see. Oh, Callie said he got breaking news. Lions and the Commanders.
Oh, Lions.
Yeah,
Lions.
I got to take. If Jason ain't on the field,
sorry, E.
I ain't messing with the Commanders.
As long as y'all got Tyshawn on your team.
See, there you go.
I told you about that guy. What's
wrong with him? What do you do now?
He's consistent. He's been consistent.
He's been consistently good for me this year. I don't know what you're watching, but he's been good.
So apparently it's
this is just bias and hate coming out. It's all good.
Just get all that bias.
I don't know how true this is, but apparently the 49ers trading for Hendrickson is heating up.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
What?
Looking like a second round
Sound
pick.
good to me. Sound good to me.
I'll tell you
All right,
first.
so we got Ellison. You going with the Lions?
Hell no, I'm going with the home team. I don't give a damn what y'all say.
The Commanders.
Yeah. I'm not picking against the home team. We could be 0-18. I'm still picking up.
Ellison stay with his team. That's what I talk
Quinn
about.
Williams went to the Cowboys.
We don't do that.
So we got the
Who went to the Cowboys?
Quinn
Quinn Williams. Oh, whoa.
Say what?
Quinn
Whoa,
Williams.
Jerry.
Whoa.
There you go.
Whoa.
That's why Jerry.
Wow.
That's why Jerry's still getting it. Jerry gonna try, man. Hey,
Right.
you swing for the fences around here, buddy.
Well, you know what this tells me? The Jets are selling everything.
They are.
They
They're for sale.
Oh
Jets-
my God!
They'll
Yeah,
get
for
all the
first
picks
round
you can
pick.
get.
Wow.
They're gonna start over next year.
Wow.
See, I ain't mad at that. See, are you gonna draft a Quinn Williams next year?
That's a first round pick and more. So there's more to it than that.
So I give up that pick. You're not gonna get a Quinn Williams. You might get Michael Williams, who didn't do very much right now and is injured. So it might as well get the known commodity.
But now you got two first round picks. You got two first round.
Yeah, but Quinn Williams is 27 years old.
Hey
He's
man,
worth-
I'm
he's
gonna
worth
say
this round pick.
this as a Washington fan.
Quinn Williams is worth it.
I'm gonna say this as a Washington fan. I know people rag on Jerry for whatever reason, and sometimes for good reason.
For whatever reason, I was gonna say, come on, brother.
But this move right here is an outstanding move.
He trying, man.
Move.
Yeah, that's it's a good move.
Jerry,
I'm not gonna lie.
That's an outstanding move. Outstanding move.
Hey, Jerry gonna give you what he got. That's all I can say.
What you say, Wolfie?
Sunday night football. Chargers versus Steelers.
They probably had to give up a first for him. He's worth that.
Well, yeah, he's definitely worth a first, but I said a first and more. I wonder
That could
what
be a
that
fourth or
more
fifth or
is.
something.
Yeah,
I would definitely say first
pick.
Quinn Williams. He's worth it.
Yeah, he's worth that. That's a good move by him. What you say? My Dion?
We got the
Chargers and Steelers Sunday night football.
Oh, this is a showdown. This is a playoff preview.
Well, hold on. What'd you get? What'd you get for Lions and Commanders? Tara?
Oh no, he went with the home team.
I got Lions.
Yeah, everybody else got Lions. But Ellison went with the home team.
All right, I'll take Lions. Yeah, too. Okay.
Yeah, Jaden hurt, man. That's all.
I'm taking the Bolts in this one. Shout out to my boy AC. That's my brother. Bolt up, baby.
I'm thinking go Steelers on this one. What do you got, Tara? You going Steelers?
I'm gonna go, man. Jim, you better come. Oh, I like Mike too. Can I push and they gonna end in a tie?
If it means anything, dude, it's Joe Alt is out for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
So they don't have
both their starting tackles out for the year.
Yeah.
It's Steelers. It's Steelers. Then it's Steelers.
Yeah, I got Steelers too.
I'm going Pittsburgh.
Steelers.
Okay.
Steelers for sure.
And then finally, the Green Bay Packers versus the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jalen Phillips on that over there, man.
Fly Eagles fly.
It's a playoff game. I'm going with the Eagles.
I'm going.
I got the Eagles as well. Yeah.
All right.
And they're coming off a bye week, right?
The teams that are on a bye week are the Bengals, Cowboys, Titans, and Chiefs.
Yeah. I got Philly too. I don't want to say it, but I got Philly too.
Are the Rams coming off a bye week?
No.
No, they played last week.
Okay.
Yeah, they played.
Yeah.
So the games me and Tarrerdome disagree on are Vikings and Bills. So
Yeah,
we need a tiebreaker.
You got Bills, you got Vikings. We need to do a combined score of Monday Night Football.
Are you doing 50 points again?
I'm gonna do. Let me see these two teams here. Where's my shit?
Get out of here, y'all. Got to get out of here.
Oh, don't go, man. Hey, we just getting started.
Yeah, I'm just taking off. I'm just taking off because I have to go. But
Combined score for me is 52.
52 of Eagles versus. I'll take the under on that for sure. I'll take the under.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
I'm taking the under on that one for sure. Like, definitely. I'm confident in that one. All right, cool. Vikings need to come through. Come on, man. They can do it. Before I go, one last thing. I like the trade for Quentin Williams for the Dallas Cowboys, but I don't like it because I feel like they shouldn't be trying to compete right now. They're like, it's over. I think it's pointless. So
I disagree.
I like the trade, but I think they need to.
No, you no matter if you're have 1 win or 7 wins, it doesn't mean that you can't get better for now in the future. So he's still 27 years old. You still can put him into your system and have him as an asset now. But at 27, you got some miles on those tires. So
yeah, at 28 next year, with you restock at age 28, he'd be just as good. His prime, if not better.
Get him while you can. Get him while you can. Yeah.
But at the same time, yeah. So yeah. Also, Debo is trash. So.
Yep. Yep. Just like Ricky P. Yep. Yep.
He's great when he's on the field.
Hey man, you got to.
He's great when he's on the field,
man. Don't be talking to me. You got QB controversy coming your way.
There's no QB controversy.
I'm an innocent bystander. Don't get
That's
mad
some
at me.
Grant Cohn propaganda crap.
Hey man,
dude.
you don't get mad. Your backup better than your starter. That ain't my problem.
There is statistically no proof that the backup is better than Brock Purdy.
What's the man's record, Wolfie?
So what is Brock Purdy's record, man?
Whoa. This cannot come from you. This cannot come from you. You're the same guy that always brags and boasts about Brock Purdy's record here and there, what he's done. And now when I say the same thing about Mac Jones, now that doesn't matter? Come on, dude.
No. A comparison to Brock Purdy is a thing. That's a comparison to Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy was like 9-0, 10-0 when he first started.
We're talking about Jones now. It's about the now business this year.
Yeah, because Brock is hurt.
Oh, that's an excuse.
He was 1-0 when he wasn't.
That's an excuse.
1-0 when he wasn't.
He's 1-0 compared to this guy who's 5-1 or 4-1 or whatever it is now.
He done lost 1 or 2
to a guy who can't play.
Who can't play? Who can't play? Purdy can't play.
Purdy can't play. He's injured. He has turf toe. He's not benched.
I never. Who said he was benched? I just say he's playing better right now.
Like he's benched.
Huh?
You're making it sound like he's benched.
I never said he was benched. I just said you might have a controversy. I didn't say he was benched.
There's no
I never said benched. You said benched.
There's no controversy.
No controversy in baseball.
Tripping. There's no controversy.
Okay. Just like the Cardinals don't have a controversy.
Propaganda. That's propaganda, and I'm not gonna put up with this.
Just like the Cardinals don't have a controversy either. Okay, I got you.
Oh, dude, Kyle Murray is not nowhere near on par as Brock Purdy. Kyle Murray has multiple years throughout his contract, has multiple years to prove it. Brock Purdy has went to a Super Bowl. There's a lot more. No, that's not the same.
Okay, it's not the same. Sure. Okay. All right.
No.
So Brock Purdy went to the Super Bowl by himself. It's 1-11. So
he was definitely a major reason why we went to the Super Bowl. Yeah.
He was a reason, not the reason.
He was a major reason. No, I said major. I didn't say
that's debatable. That's debatable.
No. He was. No, everyone would argue that we were down to.
And we were down in Detroit. Hey, if we don't have Brock Purdy, we don't good. We don't.
That's the same argument I hear from Philly fans when they. That's the same argument I hear from Philly fans when they try to bring up about Hurts. I'm just like Hurts is very good. Huh?
And him and Jalen Hurts are the same. He is West Coast Jalen Hurts. I've been saying that since they came in the league together. It's 29 similarities between Jalen Hurts and Brock Purdy.
Very much so.
The biggest glaring difference is one is white, one
is black. That's it.
But they both play for great storied franchises. They both got weapons around them. They got everything that is possibly imagined. They both came from the Big 12. They both the same size. They both the same height. They went. Their 40s are 1.55 splits. They both are pretty accurate and do what you ask them to do in pivotal moments and get to Super Bowls. Yes, one has won a Super Bowl, but the same one lost to the same team in the Super Bowl, and it wasn't their fault. They both steady, and they both will be good front men for your franchise and your story. They very, very similar. I'm crazy about both of those kids, but we just, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy that we just don't like this kid. I don't know if it's his Christian thing. I don't know if he just ain't tall enough. He ain't short enough. He ain't wide enough like Kelly Price. I don't know. But all I asked when this kid came, I asked him, win every game, be a completion machine, throw it downfield, make plays, win games, and that's all he did.
We talking about 2 years ago, T. We talking about 2 years ago now. What have you done for me lately?
Okay,
update your resume.
He ain't been on the field. He been hurt, and he's been banged up, and we done had a whole bunch of injuries. But I guess if you go back, he ain't do it last year. He ain't do it this game with CMC out, with BA gone, with Debo putting on a little bit of weight. Kittle was out and stuff like that. It changed the math a little bit. It changed the damn math. It won't all him. And Kyle throwing that damn ball on first down on an empty set into the teeth of the damn defense, calling them whack plays. It looked bad. All right, granted. But this kid done been everything we asked him to be.
So I'll say this. Everything you just said, Hugh, I'm not going to disagree 100%. You are absolutely 100% right. But at the same time, he's I'm not getting back into this. And Strawberry, I don't hate Brock. I don't hate him. But I'm not. My eyes are not gonna lie either. Like
I do say, leave Burger Debo alone. Yeah.
Right. Hey man, what? Y'all are like a scorn lover, man. You know what I mean?
I know they do this. They do it on my boy.
He shit talked first, brother. He said he shit talked first.
What did you say that was so bad? What did you say that was so bad that it hurt your heart, Wolfie?
He said playing for the Commanders is probably the happiest I've ever been playing.
And football. What's wrong with that? That's him. That's how he feels. And you took that offense to that?
Yeah, dude, took this
I
a
think
shot.
He felt some kind of way because y'all kept calling the man fat and calling him, if you had a lover that just called you fat and nasty all the time.
Hey, I got this for you. Hold on. Wait. I got this for you. You know who said the same thing?
Tell him, E.
You know who said the same thing in reverse?
I knew this was going to be said.
Trent Williams when he went to San Francisco.
I knew he was going to say that.
He said the same thing.
Yep.
I'm happier here. I'm in a better place.
Well, he was. Well, yeah, he was.
Well, Debo is too.
No. You guys had Dan Snyder. You guys had a terrible team going on over there.
But it doesn't mean it.
What? They did not take care of his brain tumor situation really well. There was a lot of turmoil. There's a reason why he said something like that and meant it. Because of that reason, his life was on the line, and it felt like they put his life in danger. When did
I ever say that I don't agree with what he said or that he was wrong for saying it? All I said was that's what he said. No, that's what he said, though.
But you're saying that he said the same thing. I was like, well, Trent had Debo didn't have a reason to say it.
Jeffrey Champion.
He had his own reasons for saying it. Whether you agree with them or not, those are his reasons.
Mac Jones throws
his reasons are silly. Trent's are not.
To you, they're silly. They're not silly to him.
It's just it's a good bias.
And that's why I think he's. And that's why I think he's being ridiculous, and that's why I don't like that.
You guys are like a scorn lover. Have you broken up with somebody or got broken up on?
I'm not done. Hold on. I'm not done with my my animosity comes to him. He bitched and complained on Twitter about his targets when his targets were just fine.
So you mad that the man went on Twitter and voiced his opinion about how he felt?
So that plus what he said on the Commanders, and he's the reason why we lost games in 2024, straight up.
He's the reason.
He's the reason we lost. We lost the Rams.
Him by himself is the reason y'all lost.
Major reason.
So he's playing corner and safety and playing D tackle too. So he's the reason.
Debo is easily a major. He dropped balls and was a reason why interceptions happened. He was a major.
It was because of him. And not the play caller, not the person throwing the ball, but him. Gotcha.
And in the Super Bowl, he had only 3 receptions. Guess what? How many targets he got? 11. In the Super Bowl.
Great.
He's 3 for 11 in the Super Bowl. He's trash.
It's all the
then he bitched and
negativity,
complained.
all the negativity y'all have had over the past couple of years is all on Debo. That what you telling me?
No, but there's definitely negativity. No.
I never said that there wasn't.
There definitely is negativity.
I never said that there was negativity or justified negativity.
But I never said he was the entire thing of negativity. So I'm not saying you, but you are saying, by you literally saying that, I'm saying that. I'm not saying that.
This is wild.
So
all I say,
has been an issue since 2021.
Well, he's not there anymore. So why are you still worried about him? He's gone.
All I say is Ellison, get him to the playoffs.
Say that. Hold on, Hugh. What you say? Wolfie? Go ahead. What you say?
What he said was with the Commanders, which by proxy was a target at the 49ers.
What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with it. You take offense to something that's small. It says something about you, not Debo. Like, come on, man. No. I'm a 49ers fan, and he took a shot at my team. And so what? They still got to go out there.
Just like how you took offense to you remembered what Trent said.
I didn't take offense to it. It didn't bother me because he was.
But remember for a reason.
That was his.
But you remember that as for a reason as a fan.
That was his personal. That was his personal opinion.
But why do you remember that? Because it was personal to you as a fan. That's why you remember it.
I remember everything. I remember everything. I remember everything. I remember you coming on here talking about Debo and his weight for about a year and a half now, and he's still not there, and you're still bitching and whining about him not being there.
But you remember, but you don't. Okay, so
I agree with you, B-Bob.
But you know it because it's related to you. Like you don't know what a Colts player said about a Broncos player 4 years ago.
Of course I don't. Why would I?
But that's what I'm saying because. You know what Trent said because you are a Commanders fan.
But why do you take such offense to that is my question.
Because he's saying that he didn't have this great time with the 49ers while he's over there having a great time.
Let me ask you this. Are you more upset about what he said about the 49ers on his way out or Vernon Davis and Mike Singletary getting into it on the field and back in the day when they lost the game against whoever?
That was addressed. That was addressed and fixed.
Who were you more mad
at? You're in your vector of madness.
Who were you venting more at? Vernon Davis, or were you venting more at the time or now, venting more about what Vernon Davis did or didn't do, or Debo now that he's gone from out of San Francisco?
Do I think one is like
no? That's which one?
What are you talking about?
Were you madder at Vernon Davis after he left or Debo after he left?
I'm mad. That's ridiculous. I'm more mad at what Debo said than Vernon.
Then you have a bias against this man for whatever reason. He's not there anymore.
No, because Vernon's situation. No. Because like I said, that's why I was confused. Because I just
let it go. He's gone. I just said that he's not there anymore. Let it go.
No. I said that. Well, Vernon Davis ain't on our team anymore, so let that go.
But and Debo's not either.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter if he's on the team or not, because you.
That still bothers you today.
He's not on the team to use
today. But today that still bothers you today.
And I'm saying what Vernon Davis' situation. Vernon Davis' situation was resolved.
Wolfie,
right?
You're not gonna win the argument. It don't fucking matter. It don't matter.
Win an argument.
Yes, you are. You want to win an argument. You're not gonna fucking win. You're not gonna fucking lose. You're not gonna share your opinion.
I don't talk.
You also got
to try to be like, oh, let's see. Hey, Rod, I need you to agree with me. I don't talk to say, hey, I need this guy to agree with me. I'm talking, having a debate. This is what we're doing. Ellis is engaging with me. I'm engaging back.
Yeah, we talking. We just it's verbal dialogue. We good. I'm trying to understand where it's coming from. I'm just trying to understand where it's coming from. I think his opinion. Go ahead.
His situation was resolved. The Debo Samuel situation clearly was not. Now it's the same thing with Kyle Williams. I'm still pissed at Kyle Williams for what he did in the NFC Championship game in the Giants. He's no longer on the team. That pisses me off. I'll always be mad at Kyle Williams.
The world still at Roger Craig.
Wolfie, are you married?
So I was, but look,
baggage.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Debo Samuel, if he's going to talk shit about my team, and I'm a 49ers fan, I'm going to be offended. That's just what being a fan is.
So just by you saying that, I should be totally upset with Kirk Cousins right now to this day because of what he said after he left DC to go to Minnesota.
Did he shit talk your team? Did he shit talk your team?
Yeah. But
then you should be like, yeah, that's fucked up.
But it doesn't offend me because that's his personal opinion. That's how he feels. He was a player. He was in that locker room. He was in the situation. If that's how the man feels, that's how the man feels. Who am I to be mad at him or the team that he's on now because of what he said about the team on the way out? That makes no sense.
Do you feel? I don't feel it's justified what he said.
I think it's very much justified. If that's his opinion, if he was in that situation as a player and that's how he felt on the way out, there's no reason why he can't
Debo was nothing but catered to. Debo was nothing but catered to with the 49ers.
And he was very productive in a uniform with that 49ers on it.
No, he was a very disappointment. He bitched and complained.
I do remember the man going up to Lincoln Financial Field and running all through the damn Eagles now.
Boy, didn't he? Ain't nobody want them problems.
And in Green Bay, and in Green Bay too. Like this notion that he did nothing in the 49er uniform the whole time he was there is ridiculous.
I never said the entire.
That's how you act, though. That's how you act. That's how you and the 49ers fans act. No, that's how the man is just garbage.
I'm not a 49ers fan. I'm faithful.
No. That's you're putting words in my mouth saying that I'm saying.
No, I'm not putting words in your mouth. This is what I'm saying. You guys as a whole act like the man was just garbage. The whole capacity of him being in Santa Clara, which is an absolute damn lie. He was very good for y'all. I watched the games. He was very good. Nobody is saying that he was bad in 2019, 2020. So don't get mad at the man on his way out for what he said on his way out when he was very productive for you.
No. Just like what Rod says, like what you doing for me lately, and what you're doing for me lately is back in 2024, you were a complete shit and a liability. And then 2025, you are shitting on your team while also not being productive on your current team. So it's just kind of like you're just backing up your point.
It's circumstances to everything. It's circumstances to everything. Every situation every year is not going to be the same. It's not. So if you feel in 2024 that the same vibe that you had in 2022 isn't the same and some things need to change, like me getting out of here, there's nothing wrong with feeling that way. Nothing. So you people having this personal bias against them and calling them fat and all this dumbass nonsense, it's ridiculous, man. The man is gone.
I'm not fat shaming the guy. I'm not fat shaming.
You were on here with all the rest of them doing the same thing too. Give me a break, man.
I'm fat. What are you talking about? I'm not being like go out there and eat some donut. Like why are you eating donuts and shit like that? I'm talking about him as a play and what he's done.
No, you were on here talking about his stomach and he was looking like this. I remember. I
made fun of Jake Brendel.
No, you made fun of Debo. I remember.
Ellison kept receipts.
I keep receipts, and just like I'm going on the with Unc and the Philadelphia Eagles part, I'm still going on there. My team is trash, but I'm still going there and talk my shit too.
Go in there and talk. You got to go into the Lions. Then
that's what I do. I'm gonna do that for sure. But this whole notion about Debo, and being fat and all, like. Move on. Your team this year, your guys are playing very well despite all the circumstances of the injuries. You should be concerned and happy with that. Strawberry, I do not hate Brock Purdy, but my eyes are not gonna lie. Jalen Hurts is a very good quarterback. I didn't say he was elite, but some people, whenever I mention the word elite, people get their panties in a bunch of, oh my God, he said my quarterback is not elite.
The elite police.
Like, come on, man. Come on. If you want to put Jalen Hurts and Brock Purdy in the same category as Josh Allen, by all means, go ahead and do it. But we all know that's a damn lie, an absolute lie.
You're right. We've been to a Super Bowl.
That's true. Not gonna knock that. You have been to the team. We're talking about the individual player. The individual player.
It is what it is. The individual player. The Super Bowl.
I'm not taking that away from you. You're absolutely correct. I'm talking about the player in the position. There's no comparison.
Is he going to win a skills challenge?
He might.
A quarterback decathlete against
he might.
Josh Allen? No, but hey, I need the guy to do what I need him to do when I need him to do it, and
he does it very well. I'm not mad at that, but we can't get into this notion as one thing I just hate is it's like 1 on 11. Like it's not 10 other players out there helping them in the aid of the process to win games. Like, come on. Like this notion of this quarterback beat this quarterback and he's 1 and 11-1 against this quarterback. Like, no. Because the so-and-so team beat the so-and-so.
I agree. You get the riches of the team. You get
it.
You get the blame. When you're the quarterback, you get the blame for the losses. You get the blame for the interceptions. You get the blame.
It comes with the territory. I get it.
But when you win, you get the first thing they mentioned about Tom Brady on his resume. What did they say? 7-time Super Bowl champion.
But he's the best of all time.
Let's get it. I know that's what when they said about Joe Montana, 4-time Super Bowl winner. You got to win. That's what it is. And we obviously know Joe had John Taylor, he had Freddie Solomon, he had the great Jerry Rice, Tom Rathman, Roger Craig. He had all of it. But what goes on that moniker, what goes on that introduction, what goes on that gold jacket, what goes on everything that you put your mouth on is Joe Montana and those rings.
Hey, let me say
you got to get there and you got to win it. You can't win it without getting there. And when you get there, you just make the most of it. That's all I can say.
You're right. I'm not going to disagree at all. Absolutely right. 100%. But I do want to put this in. I joke and kid with Wolfie. I don't think it is a controversy, but I am going to give Mac Jones some credit because his situation is better than what it was with the Patriots at the time. So that you have to account for that as well. He had a better offensive mind, voice in his ear, and Kyle Shanahan, a better quarterback coach. Everything that he didn't have with the Patriots or Jacksonville, he has now. So just because he didn't do well in a certain place in time a few years ago doesn't mean that he's not capable now. And you see with a good unit, a good team, good coaching around him, what he can be. Is he better than Purdy? I don't think so, but it is an argument to be had that he looked pretty damn good back there with some weapons, with the offensive line, with some good coaching. Like if you put things around him, he can succeed. Like, I think it's a lot to you have to figure out the whole situation.
Yeah,
looking at tidbits and pieces to say, oh, he's ass, so he's not good. Like, is his team good? What was his coaching like?
Is Joe
like? It's a lot of factors.
Better than Joe Burrow?
No, but the situation.
You put that around me, I can make it happen. I'm pissed.
In Cincinnati, he got Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. He didn't have that in Cleveland.
He had that in Cleveland. There you go. Yes, we put a good situation around him. Good offense. Now, what he needs is some defense to help him out.
True.
But boy, he's productive as I don't. He had a career day yesterday or day before yesterday.
Day before. Yeah, but they lost. They lost. Yeah.
But I can't just come back and say, yeah, I prefer Joe Burrow. Don't even come back. Come back, Joe Burrow. We got Joe Flacco. He's the dude now. And that's what a lot of Niner fans is doing right now. It's like, well, damn. Okay.
I think Purdy is the starter when he's healthy and is back to return. I do think so. But people want to make the argument that Jones is, like Brissett right now with the Cardinals is better right now at this moment in time. You have to hear it out. May not agree with it, but you at least have to hear it out. But this notion about Debo and his weight and his stomach and like, come on, dude, like, move on, man. Let it go.
Yeah, it's personal. It's personal. I felt the bit. And to be honest, as far as I'm concerned, I was glad he came to y'all, man. And if they trade Brock, something, I'll be glad because some of these SOBs don't even deserve them because you don't know football and you've been nasty and God bless you. And that's why your sorry asses ain't won in 30 years.
You know what? I was happy Trent Williams went to y'all and get out of the doldrum of being here in DC at the time with Snyder and everything. I was glad he went to,
Rightfully so, dude.
I was glad. Glad he went to y'all.
Yeah, dude, you should.
Even with him saying, "Oh my God, I'm glad to be in San Fran now."
Yeah, rightfully so. You should feel for him though. You should have that empathy. You should feel for him for sure.
I'm glad Brian Robinson. He said some things too about not being in DC. I'm glad he's with y'all now, succeeding. No personal bias. I'm not mad at him.
And shout out Shout out to
He
the great
wasn't
Brian
being
Robinson.
used,
Shout out
rightfully
sports
so.
and special teams, ladies and gentlemen.
He
Two
led
big-
the team in rushing when he was here. Wolfie, what are you talking about?
He was the
They're
dude.
moving him to the back of the depth chart. They wanted to move up the Bill guy. They were treating him as like a second class citizen.
Because he is
a god here.
He is a third down short yardage back that you really can't use on first and second down, but for a period of games, not a totality of 18 game season. Come on, dude. What are you watching?
He felt like he was back further in the depth chart with behind Eckler and the
He
Bill.
was. Rightfully so.
And he wanted to be the second back, not the third.
If Garindo was back, he'd be third for y'all. Let's keep it a buck.
No, Brian Robinson. No, there's no way. Will we traded for him? No.
That don't mean shit. Just because you trade somebody, he got carte blanche over being higher on a roster. That means nothing. That means nothing. If you get traded for, if you're drafted, it doesn't matter once you get on the field. Can you play? That's all that matters.
Complained, demanded a new contract extension.
Who?
Cried about it. Debo cried about a contract extension.
So?
Cried on Twitter. Was nothing but a nuisance. When we don't need stuff like that, it's been nothing but a problem.
Hey, you know what?
And
you know what you can see?
Another team to try to prove himself.
You know what you can see? You know what you can see after this season, all spring, all throughout the league. People bitching and moaning about not getting paid and not having enough money. It comes with the territory. It happens everywhere.
Yeah, but there's degrees of levels.
No, it's not.
Yeah, there is.
It's not.
Not everyone's doing what Debo did. Not everyone's doing what Ayuk did. There's levels to it.
Wolfie, my starting receiver was out all minicamp.
Terry McLaurin. Wolfie, Terry McLaurin.
What are you talking about?
Agent is Debo Samuel and CD Lamb.
And CMC didn't do that. Guess what? He got a contract extension. Not everyone's doing it to the level of other players. Just because it does happen doesn't mean every player is acting like that.
It doesn't matter if they
and if McLaurin comes back and he doesn't perform at all, you may not be you, but I guarantee there's going to be Washington fans saying, "Oh, we should never have paid him." They're saying that now.
Yeah, they are. And you know what I call them?
Okay, so it comes with the territory, like with Debo.
And you know what I call them? Fucking idiots. That's what I call them.
And that's how you feel as a fan towards that. But the common reaction to a player who acts like a diva, like McLaurin does, or Debo does, and doesn't live up to the contract, the front office gets shit for it. The fans ridicule the front office and the player for it. That's just how it goes.
That is the art of negotiation. It's not always going to be pretty. I'm sorry to tell you.
No, like with
Juwan Jennings. Consequences when you don't live up to the.
Juwan Jennings had a great hand, man.
Just like Juwan Jennings came,
but you know what you get as a player, though, Wolfie?
It's all the scope of everything. Is that it's time for me to cash in here because everybody's hurt. And BA ain't gonna be back till Thanksgiving. Let me go ahead. I'm the number one guy. Hey, go ahead and up my pay a little bit. He played his hand. And they said, nope. We just.
Hey, y'all, I gotta go, fellas.
All right, man.
Fellas.
Y'all
be safe.
Man. And go ahead and root for the Rams. Go ahead and get your Rams gear. Because I see you'll believe in the Rams. And
sometimes you gotta listen to certain things. To might look at it from a different perspective as a thing of maybe we might win it, and then I go, it worked in my favor. I wanted this to happen.
You're using the reverse.
Why do you think I didn't say it out loud? Like
if he said
this,
then we go with you. You're the ultimate spy. You're the ultimate team spy. You're doing it for the goodness of the team.
So for us, you go pick the Rams. For us, you go pick the Rams. In your heart, you still
no. Y'all losing this weekend. It's just that simple. I didn't pick y'all like that. No. I'm not gonna, sabotage my thoughts there.
You gave him a little too
Daniels,
much on that one.
Yeah. You too much dip on your chip. As long as y'all don't have Daniels anymore. It's a wrap. It is what it is.
Who talking about us?
It is what it is.
Yeah, who's your backup?
Oh yeah,
Mariota.
We done. I already know we done. We done. I'm looking forward to the draft. I'm
And there you have it. There you have it.
I'm not naive. I'm not naive.
And there you have it. You know what? I'm not naive either
I'm
because
not
I got a
naive.
lot of people in here that are just so biased and we're waiting to get to the playoffs and I'm like, yo, dog, we've been here for 9 years. Now all of a sudden, y'all, all right, G, cool. All these injuries, now we gonna win it. We're gonna go to the. You right, y'all got it. When, let me know when this season's over with. I want to be on everybody's show because
Yes, sir.
I want to hear that. I want y'all to keep that same energy that I've been telling y'all all year. Not to get y'all hopes up high, because apparently a bunch of y'all haven't dated some real women in this. See, I'm always bringing back to some women because y'all always sit up here and love. Some of y'all like to get spat on, literally, for this bull job that y'all think about, man.
Oh, that way hit me deep.
Golly.
Hey yo,
Hey, Rod.
I've been waiting for that. I've been waiting
she
for
was
that
fine,
the whole
though.
show. I've been waiting for that the whole show. That's what I've been waiting for right there. I've been waiting for that the whole show.
She
I
was
knew it was
fine,
coming.
though.
I'm not. Hey, it's just certain. Like I love my team, but I'm just honest. Like yo, relax. This ain't the year. Next year, I feel more positive about next year than I do this year. I feel like this year was a wash before it even started, and I was
So
just
you're not
like,
jumping
I'll
on the
just watch it
Cinderella
play it
story
out.
train?
Absolutely not. No, there is no Cinderella. There is no slipper. Matter of fact, the
Bro, we
whole
should
should
be
have
6 and
never been
3.
out. Huh?
We shouldn't be 6 and 3 right now, but we are. It's Cinderella story.
We can be 11-2 for all I care. I don't care. At the end of the day, when it comes to playoff time, we are like George Karl right now. Y'all know how George Karl is during the regular
Oh,
season?
regular season, he was the dude.
Phenomenal. What happens in the playoffs? How many rings does he have? Y'all have a good weekend, man. Love y'all. I'm out.
I had more questions.
Well, address them to me. I'm here. I'm here. Bring them to me. What you need to ask?
Well, I wanted to I wanted to know more about the whole, like, what if we go to the playoffs? Do you have anything? Are you betting any money on the 49ers like that, where you have to doubt them? Like, if you're just being a fan, just be a fan. Believe in the Niners.
I don't necessarily agree with Rod. I think y'all even despite all the circumstances, that's a pretty good team over there. Coached very well, so you do have a chance. Once you get in the playoffs, anything is possible.
Once you just make it to
that Giants team, bro.
It's a whole nother season.
Anything's possible. I'm not gonna discount y'all.
Man, it can happen. I'm telling you, I done seen it be pulled off. Now, is it likely that we're the front runner and we got it all the way through the play? No, it's not like. But I see electoral math. I see a path that this could possibly happen. There's no clear and present world beater right now. Right now, I'm gonna tell you right now. Today, we're in week 10. I can see right now the 49ers playing the New England Patriots in Santa Clara in February. I could see that scenario happening. I see us playing New England.
Really?
But you know, some things got to happen. Things got to fall right on their side. It's got to fall right on our side. We got to get some players back, and away we go. I feel better with Robert Saleh as a defensive coordinator than I did with Sorensen last year. All these on the jacket of Brock Purdy, man, those games should have been closed out by our defense. Adjustments by our defense. Brock shouldn't have had to come up with all of this and all of that, and then CMC going to Germany, getting his ankles redone or something, getting his ankles worked on. I don't know why all of that happened, but it did. But that is not the sum total of his value. That's not the sum total. The best Brock that I know executes an offense brilliantly. Yeah. And hey, man, if Kyle come out there and say, look, we running that long stuff on a 5-step drop on first down with an empty set, I'm like, I wish he had the cojones. I wish he had the strength, the audacity, the authority to say, screw that play, dude. We only need 4 yards. But as soon as Kyle sent it in, he said, I'm gonna go Ohio on him. I'm gonna go to that deep crosser, and I hope the linebackers don't drop on it. And those was your interceptions. Man, that was 6 interceptions last year from first down. They happened on first down. I did the numbers. I went back. I did my research. I got the film. Those was terrible calls. Those are terrible plays. 6 of them. Without those 6 turnovers, that man ain't have a single digit interceptions for the year. And you probably in at least 3 or 4 of those games that we lost. And he's got a 10-6 record, 10-7. But it's me.
Hey, Wolfie, I got a question for you.
Sure.
What do you think of Bo Nix? You think he's good, or do you think it's the system that he's in that's propelling him to being where he is now, as far as maybe a top 12, 15, 12 quarterback?
Um,
Let me ask you this way: would we be seeing the same Bo Nix in New Orleans or Tennessee that we're seeing now in Denver?
No, because I do think I do think like if with the Saints or something like that, Rattler's kind of popping off and he's supposed to be bad, so maybe he might play good there. But I get what you're saying. Like if he went to a different coaching staff, could he be successful as he is now? If he went to a worse place, I think he would be worse, but still starting caliber quarterback. If he went to a better place with better coaching, like a Andy Reid or something like that, I think he'd be a top 10 quarterback potentially, playing like one like that.
Right.
So with that logic, I guess I'd probably place him around like 15.
Okay. Now, if I replace Bo Nix with Jalen Hurts or Brock Purdy in that same analogy, would you give me the same answer?
If I replace what?
If I replaced Bo Nix
with
that same
Jalen Hurts or Brock Purdy with the Denver Broncos,
would you give me the same answer? With it being in another situation, as in New Orleans or Tennessee?
I think Brock would play better with the Broncos. And
no.
He's saying
the Broncos out.
He's saying if you took Brock off of this team, out of this organization, and you dropped him in Tennessee or New Orleans, would Brock Purdy be as successful? Would he have taken teams to playoffs? Would he have taken teams to Super Bowl? Would he have done the same thing in gutter snipe organization?
Well, no, because I don't think Patrick Mahomes could do it. I don't think Lamar Jackson could do it. I don't think Josh Allen could do it with the Titans.
Yeah,
no. Saints are
take a
turmoil.
Miracle to make the Titans better.
Yeah, you need a lot more than a quarterback.
Cam Ward
to save those teams. I feel like that's
Cam Ward is my dude, man. That is a Miami Hurricane. If Cam Ward couldn't change that thing around, and if he can't turn it around, dude, yeah,
organization can make
pieces. You're gonna need a good defense. Yeah. I love Bo Nix. Bo Nix is the product too of that great defense. But what's his name? Benito or Benito?
Yeah.
Man, and you got Huff over there. They are keeping it so that you don't have to have shootouts. Joe Flacco would love a Vic Fangio defense with those pass rushes and those cornerbacks. That helps him out tremendously. But no, man, it ain't. It's very rare you can just take a quarterback, man, and put him into a crap organization and come away with good productivity. And if you got coaches don't know what they're talking about, even with Mac Jones, when he was in New England, that first year he had Josh McDaniels, I think.
Yeah.
Right. And then and he went to a Pro Bowl. That next year, Bill Belichick brought in like
Matt Patricia was the OC.
Yeah, he did put defensive guys as the offensive coordinator, and I know Mac was like, "Man, what the hell? This guy don't know what is he calling." it fall all apart, man.
The only reason I bring that up is there are some guys that are the system, and there's some guys that play well in the system. It doesn't mean that one is better than the other. It doesn't mean that you should down one for being very good in a system. But when it's pointing out that player X, is very good in that system with the pieces around him and the coaching, there is nothing negative to get mad at. And when I bring that up to Eagles fans, when I bring that up to Niners fans, when I bring that up to Bronco fans, it seems to be, well, it's different over here. No, it's not. Those are good circumstances to be in. I'm not saying that the man is trash and he's the worst quarterback in football. What I'm saying is that he's aided by a lot, and he's doing very well with a lot. I can say that for Hurts because the man won a Super Bowl last I looked. So it does work. But what I'm saying is there is the system, and then there is a system. That's all. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
You gotta have a system, man.
Absolutely.
Everybody gotta have a system. Tom Brady worked out of it's called Earnhardt Perkins. Everything is done on concepts and called on concepts. Whether it's West Coast, whether it's run and shoot, everybody has a system. This thing of a quarterback coming and there is no system to run, he becomes it, and it's his amalgamation of an amoeba that he's doing it all without a system is crazy.
So let me ask this right here. So what is, since I'm guessing Wolfie knows Strawberry, what does Strawberry mean that Mac's running the Jimmy system? What is that? How is that different from the Purdy system?
He's Kyle is kind of, I don't want to say dumbing it down, but he's making it as efficient as he possibly can make it in his play calls for Mac Jones. He's not pushing the edge of the envelope. What I mean to say is they're the same system, but I see a difference in how Kyle calls plays for Mac than I do with how he calls for Brock. And initially, that Jimmy G system was get it out of your hands relatively quickly. I know where it's supposed to go. Put it here, put it there, put it here. Very, very friendly. But he started pushing the edge of the envelope. The more people said it's just dink and dunk. So he had Brock start dropping back on a 5-step and a 7-step drop, and from shotgun and empty sets and doing these long crossers. It's called a Dover play, and you can check Johnny Dale's Football Academy out, and you can check out JT O'Sullivan. It's a Dover concept, taking BA all the way down the field and running another receiver on the other side of the formation across, which puts a stressor on the deep safety. He be doing that on first down and second down, and it had success. Brock Purdy led the league in downfield accuracy for 2 years straight. Downfield air yard accuracy. He was more accurate downfield and more times than any other quarterback in the National Football League. But with Mac, he don't get air yards. Mac get that thing out. It's on a quick slant. It's on a Hank concept or a shoot. It's just get it out quick, and then maybe third down. When we need 3rd and 13, that's when we'll take our shots. That's what she is kind of talking about.
So you mean to tell me that neither one can run the other system?
No, it's the same system. It's
okay,
the same.
So neither.
It's how the plays are called.
Okay, so if it was called differently for Brock and called differently for Mac couldn't do what Brock would do.
Mac could not do what Brock can do. That's just a
Brock hides warts.
Okay.
And you see how Mac is getting beat up and his nose blooded and he's shots to the hip because he's a little bit more of a statue.
Okay.
Now, I shouldn't say statue. That's derogatory.
No, you're right. No, I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
He's not as mobile. And Brock would flip out and do a little what I call the Purdy pirouette and go outside the box a little bit, hold on to the ball a little longer, wait for the crosses to come, and throw that thing with anticipation on the sidelines, down the field, and things of that nature.
He can throw off platform.
Mac don't, that ain't his forte. He can move a little bit in the pocket, but he don't.
Purdy has more wiggle for sure. I give you.
Yeah.
I'm not disagreeing with anybody. I'm just asking the question. That's all.
Yeah, and I got the answer.
I like the term. I got the answer.
I'm not mad. I mean, that's why
that's education.
I got you. It was good. I liked it because it was confident. I felt that.
He should know that. That's his team.
Yeah, I studied this. I better know it. I better know what I'm talking about. But the thing is, we got people with a whole bunch of subscribers who don't know shit, and they just said, "Well, we shouldn't have paid them," and that gets all the clicks. But they not doing their due diligence. But they popular. So is the devil. But
go ahead, Wolfie. What you get?
I gotta bounce. I gotta take off. I gotta get out of here. But
all right, my
great show, man. Great debate. Appreciate talking to you.
Sure.
Oh man, wonderful show. Yeah. Wonderful show.
Stuff like that. Good luck to you and the rest of your season, man.
No, it's not gonna happen. I'm looking for a top 5 pick.
For sure.
Now, don't pat me on the back, Wolf. Don't pat me on the back. I don't need no pat on. I know what it is.
All right.
Who you already got your eye on? What position, and do you got an eye on a player already?
I just want to know if anybody can tackle. I don't care where they're from. Can they tackle?
So defensive player, okay.
Yeah, can they tackle? Yeah.
Probably Jeremiah Smith.
You're going to be looking at the great Ohio State.
Jeremiah Smith he's a true sophomore. I don't think he can come out this year.
Okay. He was a freshman last year. Okay.
Yeah.
That guy, I'm excited about him. That's a whole other conversation. But anyway, man, great show. Good talking to you, man. And great talking to you, brother. And everyone else, take care, and I'll see you soon.
All right, well, see you. Yeah, man. Let me see what else we got here. They're popular, but so is the devil.
That's a bar right there. I like it.
They probably, y'all read y'all book, go to the book of Isaiah, the 14th chapter. Satan was in heaven. Satan was the dude. Satan was it. Lucifer, they called him. The more